Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Dark Domain, where I am doing this for like the third night in a row. It's fine. I don't hate myself. I'm perfectly okay. But nevertheless, tonight we are playing Vampire the Masquerade in a beginner's game for the system. Here with me, I have some lovely people that are either new to the system or new to this edition of the system, where some things have changed between when it was White Wolf and now it is World of Darkness, Renegade, and all that good stuff. Like doing away with the blood point system, which I was hesitant at first, but I actually kind of like the hunger mechanic. There's a risk and reward there. But a few things before we get started. We are raising money for the Queer Youth Resource Center of Southwest Washington. Uh, they are a nonprofit organization that helps queer youth between the ages of 12 and 18. Uh, Anything that you donate will go straight to that organization. I do not take a cut of it. Twitch does not take a cut of it. It all goes directly to that foundation. And if you want to, there's a little purple button down beneath Jeremiah Stone at the bottom of the screen. Just click that, and it'll tell you everything you need to do. Second off, we have met and crested our 100 follower goal, and now we are aiming for 150. When we get to 150, we will be giving away 2 handmade dice bags to one of our lucky followers, made by one of our community members on our Discord. So there's that. And if you're not a member of our Discord, go down to the channel bio and come hang out with us. It's a lovely time. We have lots of fun. Don't mind me. My brain's a little burnt out. I'm taking a couple days off after this to like actually relax, maybe take an edible, not be a human, just be one with the couch. Uh,
Couch, couch,
couch,
couch,
couch,
couch,
couch,
couch,
couch,
couch,
couch, couch. No, I don't have a 6-year-old that makes me watch that movie 2 times every day. It's fine.
I'm sure it's golden.
No, you know what? He's an Idol fan.
Ah.
I'm sorry for all the women that grow up alongside my child. He's going to be a menace. He'll be a well-behaved, like, polite, protective menace, but he's going to be a menace. What else do we have? Oh, channel points. So we have channel points that you guys can spend here to redeem to either help or hinder our players. I actually went through today and fixed a lot of them. So any of the channel points that you can use for this game specifically, you're looking for the Vampiric Ankh. That one is specifically for Vampire the Masquerade. No, nobody here at the table can use said channel points to help themselves out.
But what about each other?
No, you can't do that either. Hydrate or die straight. Get hydrated, nerds. Uh,
Hydrate, Adidas.
yeah, they're also color coded. So the green ones are good for the players. The red ones are good for me. So keep that in mind when you're spending. There's also some that just have the little Twitch bubble. Those are pretty generic. They're not tailored for vampire, but I will find a way to fit them in if you use them. Uh, so with that in mind, we're gonna go ahead and tell a vampire story. I'll probably plug some more stuff as I forget it and it comes to me later on, but that's fine. So last time, the three kindred at the top row got to meet the Prince of Springfield, Massachusetts. Some of you took a liking to it, kind of fell in line with the etiquette. Some of you may have felt a little bit out of place.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, a couple of you might have took a punch to the face sometime during the night, but it's fine. But you each went back to your respective places where you roost, whether your sire's haven because they don't trust you to be by them yourselves, or maybe they allowed you some space and went back to your place. But either way, another sunset happens as the sun begins to dip over the Appalachians and off towards the west coast. And over the Atlantic rises that dark black and blue blanket that you all love so much. As night comes to Massachusetts, comes to Springfield, settles over the sky of your havens. And with that, Anya, Kalisa, and Mateo, I need a rouse check from each of you as the supernatural hunger pulls you back to consciousness out of this death state known as torpor, which is basically a supernatural coma because you don't even dream when you're day sleeping.
Demons don't dream.
It's fine.
Okay, I'm just typing in rouse, right? No
Yep.
modifiers.
No modifiers. All right. So I got a pass, a fail,
It's
and a
loading. There it
pass.
goes.
All right. So regardless of whether it passes or fails, that doesn't mean much except for uh do you get more hungry? You still rise up feeling that kind of gnawing pain in your chest that calls you to feed on the blood of the living. Anya, you went a night without feeling that at all. Finally having peace for the first time since you received the embrace. But as it always is, was short lived. As the next night you rise up and that hunger's once more in that pit of your Tremere chest. Now, your sires have told you a few things, like you can't go walking around looking like corpses, or you'll scare people off. You'll break the masquerade, and then people will come looking for us. So, after you rise up out of your day sleep, you have to use what you're all kind of learning is called the blush of life. It's what brings that faux color to your cheeks. Your eyelids flutter without you having to think about blinking. Even at certain levels of humanity can fake a heartbeat. So, I assume all three of you do that, unless otherwise stated, which will be one more rouse check. All right.
I'm good.
There's two. And that. All right. So, Kalisa's hunger goes up. Wow, Mateo getting lucky with both passes.
Yeah, it's going to come back to bite me in the ass later.
Yeah, there's a good chance of that.
Yeah.
Yes. So, Anya, there's no real need for you to feed. Being at one hunger, you'd literally have to go out and murder somebody. And Anya does not strike the type to be like, I'm just gonna go out and kill so there's no hunger at all.
No way at all.
Yeah. Didn't think so. So I'm glad
No.
that like
There's
the vibe is accurate here.
she'll stick with looking half dead before she does that.
Right? But the other two, getting that increased hunger, not quite unbearable, but it's more than normal. Is that something each of you would want to sate, or are you going to go into the night just with that in place?
I didn't increase hunger, so I'm sitting at
2.
2.
Kalisa's also sitting at 2. I don't think it really feels bad enough for her at the moment to want to run out immediately and go have a snack.
Okay. That is totally fine. That is just a question that I had.
You know,
Because, you know,
yeah, no, Mateo's good.
okay. We'll see how that comes to pass later on. I'm sure that nothing bad could happen. But sometime in the early evening, as you find that you rise before your sires, waking up maybe an hour, sometimes 2 before they do. You're not exactly sure why. I know why. But after a while, they do rise. But in that first hour, when you have these havens to yourselves, it's quiet. You're each kind of left alone with your thoughts. And that's kind of where I want you guys to explore. And we're going to go in reverse order this time around with Mateo. How is he adjusting to life or unlife, as it were?
So Mateo probably just wakes up and kind of sits up for a minute, doing like feeling all the blood do the thing, and blush of life kicking in, realize that he's the only one awake, and then lays back down and grabs his phone. He is kind of stuck in this is a thing that happened, and now I have to find a way to add this to the everything else. So the first thing he does is text his best friend and check on her. How's the business? How's the store? What's going on? Do you need anything? Like, do I need to send whatever money I might have, or how do we need to do stuff or reset up? Are we good? Since she runs the day-to-day operations, just basically checking in, and then
In not so many words, you get a reply in all caps of OMG, you're alive. What the hell?
it's only been like 3 days.
You never miss a shift. Where have you been?
I called people and got it covered.
That didn't answer my question.
I'm well aware of what it didn't do.
God damn it. And just the red emoji like face with like the black bar over the face.
So Mateo thinks about Willow for a second and goes, I'm dealing with a family issue.
Interesting. Well, tell your mom I said hi.
Stops for half a moment, realizes, oh, right, Willow's technically a version of a kind of mom to him now.
Well, your best friend doesn't know that somebody killed you and became your like undead Dommy mommy.
Nope. He's like, yeah, I'll say something when I talk to her.
I really missed a chance to use Rhea as a face claim. That's fine.
I will let my mom know when I see her that you said hi.
There's a thumbs up, and as that last text comes in, there's a knock on the door to Willow's Haven.
Yeah. Wait, like the front door?
Yeah.
Okay, so not like my bedroom door.
No, not your bedroom door, but it's
Okay.
a loud, like, if you've ever heard somebody like knock with confidence, that's the knock at the door.
Gets up, unhooks his phone, pockets it, and throws on a shirt, and goes downstairs. Looks through the peephole,
Nobody there.
shrugs, and walks away from the door.
Okay. And then moving to a different, probably more upscale, fancy part of town. Kalisa, you are up and awake long before your sire. What happens in her mind?
Kalisa is still completely jumbled in her brain. All the thoughts of effing Chad. What the fuck? Like, cursing him every step of the way. And at the same time, every once in a while, she'll look over at Hector, and like looking at him calms her.
Now,
And
how does it feel to look over at somebody and for the first time ever realize that they don't shift in their sleep? They don't have a pulse. They don't breathe.
Envy has said he doesn't shift in his sleep because she tosses and turns all night.
Not anymore, she doesn't.
Not well, I mean, maybe not anymore. But she doesn't know that, really. So she just, the whole thing feels like she's in a dream still. Like she has visions of masquerade balls and the fancy things that happen in the movies, and reality is still kind of sinking in, but her mind is really quite a bit tied to what the hell is she going to do with Chad? Because what she wants to do, she cannot do. She would love to take his head and remove it from his shoulders and bury them separate places far, far away from each other, or push him out into the sun. She loves that idea, but she can't do that. She can't touch him. So she falls back into what she knows, and she quietly goes down to the living room area, and she'll start with some yoga and then does some, she dances. That's her release. She dances through her emotions, through her thoughts. And when she's done doing that, if he's still not awake, then she's just going to go take a really long hot shower and just try to make herself ready for the day with what few things she has there at his place.
After getting this shower in and getting ready, his doorbell for his estate, for lack of a better term, rings.
Well, it's not her door, so she's sure as heck not going to open it. But she will go and see if he does have a Ring camera. It's probably on his phone, so she's not touching his phone. But if there's a peephole in the door, she'll look through that.
You look through it. Nobody there.
Look on the ground. Does it look like anything's been slid under the door?
It's hard to tell from the peephole, unless you're like getting down on the floor and looking under the crack.
I mean, did anybody slide from the outside of the door or something underneath into the apartment?
Nope.
Okay. Well, I don't really feel like it's her place to open the door of his place without permission. So she's not going to do that. she doesn't even know what to do with herself, let alone she doesn't want to presume, make him angry. If they really want in, they'll knock again, and they will show themselves.
Fair. And then the one person that probably has the most support out of the bunch. That's a Anya, as you are awoken, how do you spend those first quiet moments before the others in your chantry are awoken by the same mystical powers that you seem to have now?
She's most likely studying, trying to learn more about vampirism and like looking over her notes and any books that they've given her access to and other resources. Probably journaling to
All right.
figure out, the beast within and her feelings about it.
Go ahead and let's make a roll for Anya. It's going to be an intelligence and academics as she sifts through all the books and lore and everything that the Chantry has to offer. And for this role specifically, I'm going to give you 2 additional dice to roll with it.
Okay, so I would pool my intelligence, academics, and then the 2.
Yep. And then make sure you put your hunger in the roll.
4. Hunger.
Okay. So you do have an opportunity to burn willpower if you want to improve your roll. It is completely up to you. You'll still get some information. If you burn a willpower and reroll up to 3 of the failed dice, there could be more information made available.
I'll keep it as is.
Right. So you get the basis that the lore of the Camarilla and the traditions that blood sustains you. Nothing really new, except for one little bit. And now my brain's trying to play tricks on me. So there's mention of an event, but it doesn't clarify anything about that event. It just refers to it as the Convention of Thorns.
Okay.
And it's during these studies that one of the that you've been described, because they do run around the chantry, these ghouls, these mortals.
Is that like the book that she was shown earlier in
Kind
the...
of, yeah.
Okay.
That these are mortals that are fed blood to keep them subservient, but they're not vampires like you all.
Okay.
And they come and hand you this purple envelope with gold lining, and on the crest is a symbol that I think you might have spotted before. It was a tattoo or maybe a brand that somebody had. Let me see if I can find that real quick. I'm going to share that with you so that you know exactly what you're looking at. Because I was a goof and didn't find it prior. And thank you, Techo, for answering that question. Where the heck is it? Well, either way, it is this symbol for the Greek letter alpha with a crescent moon shape laying down at the bottom with what looks like a spear behind it all. And
Okay.
this woman comes and like hands it to you and like bows her head. This was delivered for you, madam.
All right. So she'll take it, wait till the person leaves, and then opens it to give it a look over.
Inside is an invitation to an event. Well, maybe less of an invitation, more of a summons. As yes, thank you. It is actually in the live react chat, that symbol now. Thank you, Bonnie. That you are summoned to His Grace's annual quarterly Elysium, which will be held on the grounds of the Chateau Douillet. And it'll give you an address and a time to expect to arrive. And that's it.
Okay. Looks like she's got some plans to be somewhere. She'll likely ask her sire about it whenever he wakes up.
That is the important question that I had. So sometime later, you do come across Killian awake finally. He meets you not too far out of the library, which you find yourself delving into almost nightly. Anya, good evening. Sorry I take longer to rise. An unfortunate side effect of being much older. Do you present him with the envelope?
Oh, yes, of course.
He'll take it, open, read the invitation, like, yes, that is tonight. You should go change. Something fancy, formal. Just to impress, really. And we'll slowly hand you back the envelope with the summons inside of it.
Okay.
And he then says, we'll be meeting much, much more of the court this evening.
All right. So she's got to find something formal, and she's not really sure she owns anything formal. That formal, in fact.
Right. And then he'll kind of turn on his heels to go change and do the same. Turning back to our resident hothead and man with no filter, Willow finally arrives. My friend, my brother and Kane, you are the only Y chromosome person in this group. Ignoring my guests, of course.
There's more
Willow,
water to be drunk.
yeah. What? Who's doing it?
Silver. She said y'all. They said y'all look dry.
That's fine. I know where they live. It's fine. But Willow finally rises. You hear the groans and the stretching and the Mateo, you still here?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
She can hear the unmistakable sounds of things being shot on a TV screen.
What are you doing?
Fallout 4.
The hell? Fall what? Who?
It's a video game.
Oh, god damn it. Whatever. You can see her come out like she is just stark ass naked too, not giving a shit.
Thing looks over and just, would you like my hoodie? Christ.
For what?
Goes back just staring at the screen. You're naked.
Yeah, I am. What, you
Yep.
never seen a pair of tits before?
I have. Just usually I'm fucking the person.
Oh, you poor thing. I'm gonna take a shower and then I'm gonna go out and hunt.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna do my thing.
Do we have to do anything today?
I don't fucking know. Usually if there's a thing, they send me a letter or like come knock on the door looking for me. It's fine.
Someone knocked on the door, but there was nobody there.
Did you open it?
No, there was nobody there.
Go open the door.
Fine. Pauses the game, gets up, just goes over to the door, opening it finally.
Just as Anya was described, there is a purple, like a deep, deep purple envelope with gold trim showing that emblem that's in the Live React channel emblazoned on it.
It's a purple piece of paper, and there's an A. Ooh, is that a spear? Turns it upside down.
Did you say spear?
Close the door. Yep.
Open it.
Okay. Opening.
And almost basically the same verbiage, like you are summoned to his grace's quarterly Elysium on the grounds of the Chateau Douillet.
It says something about an Elysium. What the fuck is an Elysium?
That's Elysium. Oh my god, you can't fucking read. I bet the
I'm
dumbest
sorry.
motherfucker in the city.
I'm sorry. The Y sound makes an E and an I sound depending on certain things, all right? And English is a stupid language. Anyway, Elysium. What the fuck is an Elysium?
It's a get together where everybody comes and listens to the prince talk, and all like the city's like undead politics gets done. You ever been to like a wine mixer for fancy folks?
Once. Had
It's
a
like
weird
that,
ex-girlfriend.
but like everybody's dead and they got attitudes and other shit.
But the prince is gonna be there.
Yeah,
The guy who
so it's
hates
gonna be
us.
fancy.
So the guy who hates us.
I mean, he lets us stay in the city, so he doesn't hate us that much. But yeah,
No, he hates us.
well, he might hate you, but
He hates you. He vehemently hated you.
listen. If he really, really hated me, I'd be dead, or banished, or blood hunted. But he hasn't done any of those things. So
No, I think you're playing down the hate. Anyway,
no,
does that mean I
no,
gotta get
no, I'm not.
fancy?
Did you forget what happened last night?
Yeah, I remember.
Where he filled that lady full of hot coals?
I remember.
He hasn't done that to you or me. So he
Did you
doesn't
fuck up?
hate us. No, I'm not that bad.
He fucked up, apparently. That's what I got out of that. You fucked up, you get hot coals put inside of you.
Yeah. Well, here we are, coalless. All right. So we ain't fucked up that bad yet.
So hate does not mean that you fucked up. He can hate you for who you are. It doesn't mean you can't. It doesn't mean you fucked up.
That's where you're wrong. He has absolute. Did you miss the part where he has absolute authority and could kill me for any reason he wants?
You still didn't fuck up, but he still hates us.
Not enough to kill us. That's all that's important.
No, but probably enough to make things harder for us.
That, yes. You see, you're finally learning. God, you get it now. They're gonna fucking put obstacles in our way and make it difficult, but they still let us live here. So
So what do you want to do?
Listen, Zynar, I need you to understand that there's a running joke with that particular character about being Santa, and I can't explain it to you right now during the stream.
So what do you want to do aside from taking a shower?
You have fancy clothes,
Define fancy.
like to go to like a wine mixer and not look like a dumbass. I can't tell you when the Discord's over. I'm streaming.
Define
off.
dumbass.
Uh, this. You have something better. Like if you were like gonna take your mom out to like a fancy restaurant or some shit.
About that.
Okay, you stay here. I'm gonna get dressed. I'll be back. Goes off, takes a shower, comes back like in the biker leather attire, hair still wet, storms out the front door without saying a thing.
But stuff. Fuck. All right.
Comes back about 30 minutes later with 2 shopping bags, just full of whatever you could basically think that like Mateo would kind of wear if forced
Okay.
to dress fancy, and she just throws them at you. Can you give me a wits and awareness?
Sure.
This-
Wits.
Oh,
awareness.
yes.
5.
Thank
Okay.
you, Forward, for sharing the address in there too.
Okay. And then so hold on. It's roll,
Yep.
and then 5, and then tab, and then hunger.
Yep.
Oh god,
And
I hit tab, it didn't go. Dice 5, tab. Nothing came up. Am I clicking? Oh, you know what? I'm not clicking on the alien one. That's on me. Roll alien.
you don't want the alien one.
No, what? Well, the other one didn't come up when I hit roll.
The one that looks like a tan crescent moon.
No,
That's the one you want.
I slash roll, right?
/V roll.
Oh, that's me. My bad.
V for vampire. That's how you didn't remember which bot to use.
Right. Hunger is 2. I succeeded.
It doesn't take much. Bits of glass fall out of one of the bags.
Okay. Catches, holds, tries not to let glass fall on the floor where he's at on the couch. Okay, what was that? Tries to look at the glass.
Don't worry about it. Just go get dressed.
Okay. Grabs stuff, grabs glass, walks upstairs.
And then
Am I
while
describing
he's
what I'm coming
getting
down
ready and getting dressed,
in? Okay, good.
we move over to our Toreador player and sire. Oh yes, 100%. As you're pulling clothes out of the bags, still got security tags on them. Listen, sometimes there are just details that I didn't think of, and I just happen to look at the chat and I'm like, that's a good point. But Kalisa, Hector finally rises, comes out, showers, comes out of the bathroom with one towel around his shoulder and neck, like drying his hair, another one tied around his waist. You're awake.
Good morning
I mean,
or evening, however you.
something like that. I need to go feed.
Somebody knocked on the door earlier. I looked out the people, but I didn't see anybody. But I didn't want to wake you and disturb you. So.
Be a good pet and go see if they left anything.
She smiles, forced, of course. And she goes to the door and checks outside.
As described with the other two, there's that same envelope.
She takes it back to him.
Takes it, he cracks it and looks at it. Oh, a party. Convenient. Well, looks like we need to get fancied up for the evening. We'll be going to Elysium. And he would very much describe it as like a formal get together where people come to mingle. The prince and the primogens speak about things, and everybody who's anybody will be present. So to dress to impress.
So, are we talking ball gowns, long dresses, sparkles? Like, I've got some fancy beaded dresses, but I don't know if I have any ball gowns.
He does that classic thing where he like tips the chin with one finger. Surprise me. I know you can.
I can come up with something for you.
I know you can. Can you give me a wits and awareness? Yes, Bonnie, aid him all you want. Oh, that water went down the wrong pipe. It's fine.
Oh, good. One of my very strongest rolls, she says sarcastically.
Oh yeah, no, that's a ooh, that's gonna be all hunger dice. That's fun.
Plus hunger, right?
Always include hunger
Always
unless
hunger.
oh yeah. All right. He'll go off and get dressed himself. And then all three of these sires take no time to get ready. Will come forward and escort each of you to the chateau, which Felber so graciously has put a link to that in the live React chat if you'd like to check it out on your own. But it is a nice little two-story, almost mansion, rather small for that title, but it's nice. There are a couple pictures that I wanted to share specifically with you guys. Being this one. And this one I thought were appropriate. As I upload those real quick. Now, each of your sires will drive you or have a goal drive you for Killian. And you see that you'll have to pass through this big iron wrought gate where looking out there's like four people in what look like security outfits. Like the tucks with the earpiece, but they're obviously carrying firearms. And they're not small arms either. They are like automatic weapons. The gate, you guys each have to stop at the gate. Sire rolling down the window, presenting something to these men, who then wave them in. The gate closing behind each of the vehicles. And then you drive down a decent dirt driveway leading up to this place. And pulling up in the vehicle, get out. The keys are handed off to somebody in that same color purple. It looks like servants' garb, where they're like butlers and bellhops and whatnot, but very, very almost regal design to the outfits. And I will share with you exactly how your sires look, because we had something made for us. Where the hell is that thread? Do. All my threads closed on me today.
Boo.
It's fine. Do boop 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 boo. Well, here's Willow and how she is dressed. And Killian. And finally, Hector. Which I do apologize for last time. My brain was fried from the flu or whatever that bug was. And I used the face claims name instead of the actual character name. So there are your 3 sires. Eventually, as you pull up to this place, you see a host of people just mingling about in that little area where the fountain is. Just enjoying the night air. Some have these champagne flute glasses that it looks like there's blood in them. And as all 3 of you are walked up, each of your sires kind of departs like, mingle, I have business to attend to, I'll be back. In their respective manners and tones. Each of them, you know, Killian very professional, very librarian-esque. Hector very suave, very like, I need to go woo some people. And Willow, ever the cunning linguist, is stay here, don't fuck up, I'll be back.
Sure, I won't die or get pregnant.
And you guys are kind of left in this crowd, mingling about. To where I would like to introduce you to the first individual you come across. It's this African American man dressed kind of nice. Maybe a tad on the upscale nerd side. As you run into one of our guest stars this evening.
AFK. Nope, never mind.
No, not the one I need right now. So, why don't you introduce Jeremiah?
So, as he says, it's someone who is in their 20s, lower 20s, maybe 23, 24. African American. He is wearing blue designer glasses, has on a sweater. Under it is a dress shirt and tie. Hat. The kind of important thing that's sticking out is that there is an emblem of a lion on his lapel, and he's also wearing a blue ring with a lion's head on it. He has a bag to his side, and on his back there seems to be a violin case. He has like a really bright smile as he encounters you all, and he smiles like, "Hello, it's a pleasure to meet you all. My name is Jeremiah Stone. I am going to be your all shadows. Actually, do you know what a shadow is?"
I feel like he gets 3 blank stares. Like,
Mateo looks behind him, points at his shadow on the floor.
I'm talking to the 3 of you specifically, and he points to the 3 of you. You're all the new fledglings, correct?
yeah, no. Mateo pointed to his physical shadow.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, gotcha. No,
You
not
said
that
what's
kind
a,
of shadow.
you said to Mateo, "What's a shadow?"
Well, first, how about you guys introduce yourselves to me?
Okay, I'm Mateo Santos. That's the word.
Okay.
My name is Kalisa. Pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you.
And I'm Anya, Nutrimere. How are you?
It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm great. How about we move over to the side, and Jeremiah is going to leave them over to the side a little bit alone, and you'll see that he'll reach into his bag he's carrying. He'll pull out a small not recording device, recorder, not recorder. Sorry, it plays something. Sorry, it has another disc that you put on the thing that it turns and plays music. That thing. Can't remember the name of the thing. I'm blanking. But he pulls it out.
Phonograph?
A record player?
No,
A record
a
player?
record player. That's it. It's a small record player.
Bro, you did not just.
Like on the,
I went full classical mode. It's like, oh, the big phonograph, and he's saying a record player.
My bad. But he pulls it out, and you'll see that he'll turn it on, and it starts to play really beautiful classical music as he actually sits it down to the left of him. Well, it's nice to meet you all. You guys know that you all are a coterie, correct? A coterie of fledglings?
Did you just say coterie?
with respect, the fuck's a coterie?
Oh, you poor dears. Okay. Did they tell you anything about you all working together?
I've seen them once.
Not
I've never
even a
spoken to them.
hint.
Okay. Well, I will have to speak to your sires later. They were supposed to inform you by now. But you guys will be in a group together. A coterie is a group of kindred that have a goal in mind. Different coteries do different things. One coterie can be a strike force where they deal with our enemies that we have at hand. Another coterie is known for transporting people to places that need to go or transporting packages, stuff like that. You guys are a coterie of fledglings that have been working together to grow into kindred society. Does that all make sense?
You put the kindergarten class together.
Yes.
So as she looks over to Mateus, and because she remembers something about video games, and she's like, we're a noob party.
Oh, they basically, in my sire's terms, they put the dumbasses together until they're better at it. Essentially, get good scrubs.
Not necessarily that. You guys aren't dumb, just inexperienced. Two different things.
Oh, that's a willow.
But nevertheless, a shadow is an overseer of the coterie. You come to me when you guys need help as a group to handle something or need advice on something. I will be overseeing some of your actions when you guys are on the field to do a particular quest mission or whatever you like to call it. Think of me as a group sire, in a sense.
It's then, Jeremiah, that there's a
shepherd.
hand clasped on your shoulder and a chuckle with a southern drawl added to it as Mr. Stone. Always a pleasure to see you. And who are these? Oh, well. As you turn, you see the three of you, unfamiliar with this face, see this individual with this bronze vest, a long overcoat, extremely well dressed, and he seems to have a satchel across him, and it's open, and inside seems to be this large leather-bound tome or book. Jeremiah, you know who this is. One of the more influential kindred in the city. As he kind of almost inserts himself into this.
Oh,
Now.
one of my favorite people. Hello, fledglings. This is a great lesson. This gentleman right here is Mr. Trevor Terry. He has a very particular position here in the Camarilla. Mr. Terry, if you would like to describe what you do for us.
Oh, well, for starters, I'm one of the more prevalent club and business owners here in Springfield. Though, as Mr. Stone has very well put it, I do have a prevalent position here in the court. I am your harpy. And that may not make much sense to you all yet, but I know who's who, what's what. I am the keeper of the pulse of this city. I know what's in style, what's out of style. And I'm also the keeper of the boons. Favors, if you will. I keep records for who owes who what favors, including your sire, Miss Kalisa. As I know you rather well. Has have the nights at the club been treating you well, by the way?
It's a nice place to work. Good people there.
I'm glad to hear you say that. I take pride in my establishment.
It was a wonderful opportunity, and I'm very happy where I'm at. Thank you.
Wonderful to hear. I'm sure that this is the first time you're meeting me. Usually you deal with my associate Joseph, or Joey, as he insists on being called. But
Joey's a good guy. He treats
well,
us.
yes, he's something.
He treats us well. Whatever
He
you want
better,
to call
or else I'll need to stop paying him and stop feeding him.
it. I have no complaints.
Now, as for the other two, welcome to Springfield, and may these nights find you well. Mr. Stone, I need to go have my meeting before the announcements, if you'll beg my pardon.
No problem. Thank you, Mr. Harpy. Always a pleasure.
You see this man just spin, coattails kind of flap in the wind as he walks away.
Jeremiah will turn back to the others. Well, that was a great first time. You didn't anger him. That's good. But do you guys have any questions for me? I'm here to help you guys as best as I can.
Like, looks around him at the guy walking away. Huh. He doesn't like us.
Life is a giant question mark right now, honestly.
It can be. And you were saying, Mr. Mateo?
He doesn't like us very much, does he?
No, that's not the case. Mr. Terry has obviously his particular interest and likes in people, but he always speaks to mostly everyone like that. He always tries to treat everyone with respect as long as you give it to him. You have yet to get his ire, so keep it that way.
It seemed more like indifference to me.
That's correct. But you do want to impress him. He knows a lot about the city, a lot about the people. He knows who is who. So getting on the good side would be a great idea.
And so that book that he had, is that a ledger of everyone's debts?
Correct.
So what kind of debts are we going to be racking up?
Well, that is mostly up to you. See, do you guys know what boons are yet, or you haven't been taught that?
Not been taught that at all.
Okay.
I know what it is in a literary sense.
Okay, so
He said
Kalisa would have heard the term once.
He said favors.
Yes. Hector called it a favor that he would owe a Mr. Terry.
Mm-hmm.
And it's now kind of clicking that, like, oh, he owes that guy for my existence.
Yes, a boon or slash favor is currency here in our society. You know how like money is currency in normal day lives. In kindred societies, boons is who you owe and who owes you. For example, let's just say, for example, me and you, Mr. Mateo. Let's just say I needed your help dealing with an issue. Maybe I needed some people roughed up. I offer you a trivial boon in order to deal with that. And then you do it successfully. So I had now traded a trivial boon to you that you can cash in later for me. Now, if you cash in that boon, it has to be of the same level. But if it is the same level, I have to adhere to it. If I don't, I am called a broom breaker and I can be in a lot of trouble. Boom breakers in our society are kind of the lowest of the low. If you know it's boom breaker, most people don't want to deal with you at all.
Does that get hot coals put in your mouth?
It could be worse, honestly, depending. Yes and no.
One instance comes to mind, Jeremiah, that you have seen Prince Orthos deal out judgment on a boon breaker was removing his hands and having them sealed with blood sorcery.
You see Jeremiah kind of like shakily grimace for a moment. It was like, well, there was one time recently where someone was a boon breaker. Our prince cut off their hands. And normally, when a kindred loses a body part, it grows back over time. It takes a couple of days, but if I were to cut off my hand, in 2 days, my hand will be back to normal. But through sources of blood magic, Hilux and Misania, you can seal that state to no longer have hands, ever, no matter how much you will your blood to heal.
That doesn't sound fun.
Matilda stares at his hands flexing for a moment. Ugh.
But your sires are mostly responsible for you as long as you're an accountant, which you still are. So unlikely you specifically have to owe any boons or people owe them to you specifically. It just depends on the situation. My recommendation to you is try not to owe any boons while you're young. People will try to take advantage of you in those instances, and I'd rather that not happen. If anything, if you guys have any problems with issues where you think you will need other people's help, I'd rather you come to me first. Or your sires.
Glances in the direction of Willow. Huh?
I should have brought a notebook with me.
Oh, sure. And he'll reach into like his satchel and pull out a really cool worn tome. It's about this big, and he will hand it over to you. And you'll see he'll pull out this really cool like quill pen. This is yours. You can keep it.
Oh, she's excited.
Does that mean you have a phone number?
I usually do gifts, but I didn't know you all would be here tonight.
Does that mean you have a phone number?
Yes, I have a phone number. I will make sure to give those to you before the end of the night.
She's already. I was gonna say Anya's already jotting things down.
I do recommend if you're going to be writing things down, make sure you don't take it out of where you lay your head. It's a possibility that you might lose that in regular day doing things, and that could be seen as a masquerade breach. You don't want to damage one of our traditions that can get you in a lot of trouble.
I see.
So just do be careful. And if you do write, my recommendation is making a code. I have a lot of codes. If he'll go into his bag and pull out another tome, and he'll open it, and you'll just see just gibberish. It just looks like you'll see letters are just 100% not in the right order.
He has that certain thing, doesn't he?
I have a lot of things.
Unfortunately, none of the three on the top can make heads or tails of it because they don't have that merit. They haven't learned it yet.
So writing in code is a good thing so that people can't decipher what we write if we're going to write anything down.
Recommendation, yes.
So is that something you could teach us how to do?
100%. I can teach you different kinds of codes and different things. I should more properly introduce myself. I am Jeremiah, son of the Ventru, but I'm not like other ones. I'm more of the academic type. I know occults, I know knowledge, I know several different languages. I mostly the study words, similar to the Tremere.
I think something specifically clicks for Mateo since they've had this discussion a couple times since being embraced. That is the same word that Willow used to describe the prince, Ventru.
You're the clan, like the prince.
Yes,
That's what Willow
Clan of
called it,
Kings.
right? Clans.
The clans of kings. Yes.
Okay.
Good. You didn't say what was in your head. Good. Keep it that way.
Just you don't know what's in my head. Do you know what's in my head?
I can guess. Well, there are.
I
Let's
love
just say
this. Let's see. Uh, Mateo, I'm gonna need a
Yeah.
charisma and subterfuge
What? I didn't say anything yet.
against a wits and insight from Jeremiah.
Oh fuck a duck. Okay. All right.
See, not only is subterfuge the ability to lie,
Wait. I don't lie.
but it's also the ability to not tell the truth.
No. I mean, I have the flaw. I don't lie.
Oh,
you're transparent.
I'm transparent.
Oh.
I'm literally
so
transparent.
I think you actually get a penalty to this.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, it's a -2 dice penalty.
I can't roll that.
You
you
always
have to-
roll 1 die minimum, even
Okay,
if you have
so
no dots at all.
oh, I have the dot, but then I think the hunger kills it.
No, you still roll.
So
It
roll
is a
1,
cool 1, hunger 1,
hunger 2,
hunger 2. Yeah, it should auto do it down to 1.
hunger 2.
Let's hope you don't roll a 1. Okay, I will spend
succeeded.
willpower.
Okay. I figured you might. Yeah. So, Mateo, exactly what's going through your head at that moment?
Is this guy gonna hate my sire too?
So, concern, like, am I going to be hated? And Jeremiah, with
Concern
your
is like
insight,
concern is like, oh great, he knows my clan, and then there's my sire, and now there's you talk about boons, and great, does he hate my sire too? And is that going to be a whole fucking thing while we do this coterie thing?
that makes sense, Jeremiah. I feel like,
Mhm.
as for being a Avenger, this is a look that you've seen on many people's faces when they find out what clan you're from. Like, oh great, is this guy gonna hate me too? Am I being judged right now? It's easy to pick up on that.
You'll see Jeremiah go over to the record player, and he'll slightly turn it up, and he'll look to back to you, Mateo. The one thing I'm never going to do is judge you based on your sire. I do not hate your sire. I do not hate you. I know that you're a Bruja, but I don't care that you're a Bruja. You are an individual, and your merits make who you are, not your clan.
Your clanmate sure cares.
Well, obviously, not every person's the same. I'm saying from my point of view, as long as you show that you can handle yourself, that you are good, I don't care what other people have to say about you.
It's day 3. It's day 3, right, Ryan?
Yeah.
Like actual day, like in character day 3.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, great. Yeah, it's day 3. Just.
I know.
Right, so what are we doing? Are we supposed to be doing anything right now?
Right now,
Like-
you're supposed to be mingling, but that can honestly get you killed in a different way socially. So my recommendation to you is to stay together. If anyone tries to come up with you, be yourselves, but don't put your entire selves out there. I can be close if you need me. If you feel like there's a conversation that's going too far, I will step in and handle it myself. But you are all a coterie, a team. You guys will have to have some kind of trust within each other. So if you guys want, I can leave the 3 of you here alone for a moment to get to know each other for a hot moment. If anyone tries to come over here, I will intercept them.
Okay.
Sounds fair.
Like I said, I am here to help you all. I want you all to grow into good people. Well, good kindred, but that is subjective to what I think. So, and he'll kind of point to the thing that's been playing music. That's to make sure no one could listen into what people were talking about. There is a small sonic frequency that is under the music, so if anyone has heightened senses, it blares them, so they have a hard time listening to you.
Fun.
Yes, once you know how to mess with people's powers, it gets very easy.
Kalisa, that does make sense. Is you seem to be having a tinnitus flare? But you don't suffer from tinnitus.
She nods in acknowledgement, like, that explains that.
Oh, you have it here. Let me help you. And he will kind of gently walk to gently and will gently take her hands. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to take the power that you feel and subjugate it, make it less. It's a way to temporarily turn off this power that's always on. Sometimes having those heightened abilities will get you in trouble. Some people, hunters, know our abilities. Sometimes they will use things to hinder that. So learn to turn it off for a moment.
How do I do that?
First, focus on yourself, focus on your senses, and dull it.
As Jeremiah kind of walks you through this, the sound dampens and then deafens, and then it's gone completely. As your heightened senses are basically turned off.
There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Like I said, I'm always here for you all. Now, get to know each other. I will waylay anyone that tries to come talk to you, but eventually some people will come and talk to you. I'm not perfect. So get to know each other. You guys are going to be working together a lot.
Does Jeremiah leave them to let them talk amongst one another?
He will.
So as this new man that has proclaimed himself your shadow walks off, you are left alone, the three of you, in kind of a corner of this little courtyard. Alone. And probably full of more questions than what you had before.
Watches him walk off. Yay.
At least we have somebody to help, I guess.
Yeah, but in
explain
what
the
way?
things. I don't know. I mean, I feel like this is night 3. It's like you said, this is night 3. Like, what do we really know so far? I mean, did you guys know what you were getting into?
No.
Not as much.
I was asked to go smoke, and then it happened. I got high, and then I got hit.
I kind of thought the guy that was my lover was just being kinky. So.
Oh,
Yeah.
how's that working out for you?
Not really sure yet.
Oh, that sounds like
not
trouble.
bad yet. Nothing bad yet. Like, he seems genuinely interested in caring for me.
Does he run the club you were working at?
No.
Oh, that's good.
But he knows the guy.
So you're not sleeping with your boss, you were sleeping with your boss's friend.
I don't know how they know each other. I don't know that relationship.
I basically made a deal for this.
Oh.
I just didn't know exactly what I was getting into. The level of this. And the voice.
Yeah, that's fun, huh?
So
You're
you
constantly
walk.
talking in your ear besides your own head.
I've treated people with things similar to this, but I don't think it's the same.
So you
I
walk through
mean,
the door, and you got duped through the door, and I got pushed through the door, or rather kicked.
yeah,
That
I
sounds
like.
about right.
Yeah,
Mhm,
yeah.
mhm,
I
mhm.
mean,
Where's the other
my
one?
ADHD brain, I'm always used to a whole bunch of voices in my head talking to me, but usually they're my own. This one's not, and that's the difference there, and harder to quiet.
I know I should sleep, but the voices in my. Where's the other one?
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Did they did they die?
Well, there were two others, and I'm happy not to see the one of them. It's fine.
Oh, there's another one. Oh, that's right. There's another
Remember?
one.
There was a cute little young thing, and
Yeah,
it was the one that made me want to puke.
Oh
I'm gonna go with the weird tall one that looks like a Chad.
Yeah.
Was he a Chad?
He's definitely a Chad.
Thinking back to the night where you were all introduced to the prince, it now does click that he was introduced as Chadwick.
That's right. He is a Chad. So you have
Mm.
history.
Kalisa kind of looks around cautiously, but tries to make it subtle, making sure she doesn't see him or anybody else.
Give me a wits and awareness as you look.
I really should have put more dots in this.
Well, see, this is a learning experience. Now we're learning that awareness is very important. Awareness in the vampire world keeps you alive.
I have good awareness.
Well done.
Are we all rolling it?
Nope, just Kalisa. As
Uh,
she described that she's looking around specifically not to see him.
To see
Clicked the
that
wrong.
guy.
There we go. That's the button.
Oh no!
Oh no.
That's not good.
No, it is not. But it was bound to happen eventually.
Yeah. So what's
This
the
is
bad part?
called. Oh, there's all bad things that happen. Bestial fails are vampires' equivalent of rolling a nat 1. However, there are more consequences that come with them. And this time, Kalisa gets lucky, as she's only making an awareness roll. However, she, in her worry, now realizes, or will learn this evening, that the beast makes things worse. And this concern, this agitation, this anger, you know why you feel it. The others don't yet. Riles the beast, makes it more agitated, and your hunger for that is going to increase to 3. And once more, you hear that little voice kind of perk up. We could just find him. We could drink him. Make him pay for what he did.
She whispers under her breath, "Shut up."
Oh, come on. It would be so easy. No one would even miss him. He's already dead.
She looks at Mateo and Anya and, do you ever talk to your voice out loud? Because I kind of feel like if I start doing that, I will sound crazy.
I tend to tell it it's not real.
I feel like that's a bad idea for me.
I already talked to myself, so in the back of my head, it's more of a growling constantly. There's a reason why I shoot things in a video game. A lot.
Video games, yeah. Yeah.
A lot.
Shooting things.
Probably a good idea to distract yourself.
Yeah, that would be good. That would be good.
But the good news is you don't see Chad. Or Chadwick, as he was introduced.
Sorry.
Uh,
Excuse me. Sorry.
It seems like everyone is around here drinking. Maybe we should get a glass.
That's probably a good idea. We'll look like we fit in more if everybody's got one. I don't know.
Glances around at all of them. But who's serving it? Because
You do see these people walking around with trays full of these flute glasses. They just kind of pass in and out of the crowd, almost unseen until someone reaches for a full glass, puts an empty one on the tray. But no one ever pays them any mind.
you'd think our babysitter would tell us if we needed to grab one of those. He's just watching it walk.
I don't see why we couldn't take one if we wanted to. Dude, you should do that, Mateo. You should take one and let us know what's in it.
About that. No.
I mean, if we all do it, then we're even, and we can. It's fine, right?
So you're saying you want all of us to go grab something?
And here we get to see our first bit of social combat. Mateo, Kalisa, as you're edging on trying to convince your new coterie mate to do something, Kalisa, I need you to roll a manipulation and persuasion. Mateo,
Yeah.
against your resolve and insight.
Okay. It's not the worst thing in the world for me. Alright, so /V roll tab finger 2. I got a success.
Okay. I love tonight. Tonight's going great. This is beautiful. This is fucking beautiful.
Kalisa.
God damn. So, Kalisa, you have an option. You could spend a point of willpower to reroll that 10 on the skill die. Because right now, you will succeed at convincing Mateo. But, mechanically speaking, this is a success where it is a yes, this happens, but something negative comes of it also. That is what a messy critical is. Hello, Vancouver by night, and welcome to Kindred 101, a beginner's guide to Vampire the Masquerade. One of our 2 vampire chronicles we tell here on this channel.
So she can re-roll and see if it's better, or let it ride.
And see what happens. That is completely up to you.
Did it gain her any hunger?
I can't tell you that.
Can't tell from this. Okay.
I can't tell until you make a decision on what to do with that roll.
I'm gonna let it ride.
Okay. Well, first off, Mateo.
Yeah.
You are going to take 5 points of superficial willpower damage.
Jesus. What? Why would I take damage for that?
Willpower damage, not physical damage.
No, I got that. I'm just trying to understand why.
Because in Vampire, social mechanics are just as harmful as throwing fists. It's called social combat. And it happens a lot.
She didn't even know she was doing anything.
And
So
it happens a
what-
lot at Elysium.
So what does that mean that I've got? So I just put lines through the boxes?
Yep. You put 5 lines through your willpower box.
Does that mean I'm out of willpower?
Oh, yes, it does.
Oh,
Which means you are what's called impaired. You will be taking
I am
a
so sorry.
-2 to all of your mental and physical rolls.
physical rolls?
Or not physical, mental and social. My bad.
I'm dumb, and now I'm I am de-rizzed and done.
She just
Mhm.
mind blasted him.
Kalisa.
She didn't even know what she was doing.
Thanks,
She
Raven.
thought she was just like talking to somebody and flirting a little bit to make them grab a glass of drink.
When
And it
you
all could have been put to rest if Anya just grabbed a glass.
I got Iron Will. What is Iron Will?
Iron Will, let's see. I believe that gives you resistance dice against dominate and presence rolls.
No, the channel points got redeemed for Iron Will. Restore a willpower.
Oh, restore a willpower.
cool.
Okay. Thank
Okay. Thank you.
So you're no
Okay.
longer impaired. Yay.
Yeah.
you. You're not impaired, but you're down to 1 willpower usable for you. Kalisa, with your messy critical. I'm not going to hit you with your clan compulsion because that feels. Actually, I think that's going to work out just fine.
There's a cat.
I hear that cat. That cat needs love.
She is trying to get my attention.
Until the end of the scene, or until you can take your eyes off Mateo, you are a -2 die penalty for all your rolls. As long as Mateo is anywhere nearby.
For like the rest of the evening or just until line of sight is broken?
Basically, the rest of the evening.
Oh.
As long as he is nearby, you are transfixed on Mateo.
So -2, repeat, -2 to which ones?
All of them. Every roll.
-2 to everything.
Yes.
Fantastic. This is going to be great.
Mm-hmm.
You never
What,
know
is
what's
she
going to happen until it happens.
So what? Is she just like mentally obsessed with him now?
Yes. The corridor had. You know how you have, as a Bruja, you have this clan compulsion of rebellion.
Yeah.
The Toreador have one called obsession, where once they become transfixed on something, that thing is all that matters. And this is why it comes with a dice penalty, because the world around them no longer matters, and all they can think about is that one thing. And since Kalisa was so intent on getting Mateo to drink that flute, she's
Good
transfixed on him.
Good job,
And-
Raven. Trigon's got you.
And Mateo,
Yeah.
with that messy critical against you, drinking one of those flutes sounds like the only thing you need to be doing right now.
Yep. Fine.
Yeah.
Like,
Kalisa is 100% K-pop demon hunter heart eyes at Mateo right now.
Like he looks at us like, really? She does a thing. He just like Sabah just kind of like stares in her eyes for a second. Fine. Walks over and just waits for the next fairy to walk by and plucks one off. Walks back with it. Okay. He smells it first just to see what the flavors that might be coming.
It smells coppery.
Oh,
and
it's
it
blood for
seems
sure.
thicker than wine should be.
Okay. He's like, he smells. He goes, huh. All right, blood for sure, I guess, and just downs the whole thing.
Absolutely is blood.
Okay.
Not enough to sate a hunger. Seems to be more of a social thing than anything. Maybe a few more would do the trick, but not one.
He drinks it in front of the other two and just stares at it for a second. I wonder if I could start discerning freaking blood types at some point.
Maybe.
Hey, it looks like Alyssa and shrugs. It's blood.
Anya will grab two and then offer one to Calissa, trying to get her attention.
Calissa,
She
I think
takes it
absentmindedly,
without looking
Right.
at her.
that's exactly what I had in mind. Like, he kind of like reaches over and
He's just
grabs
like
it.
staring at
grabs it. Doesn't take her eyes off of Mateo even once, not even for a second.
I love this. You've just done like every role a DM could hope for in like the span of 10 minutes.
I do love your outfit, by the way, Anya. Very
Oh, thank you. I was trying to
12th
think
century.
of just how formal this was going to be,
Glory.
so I went middle ground.
Kind of like the sexy librarian Victorian era kind of deal, and I kind of dig that.
I
She's
think I'm
saying that,
going
but
for
she's
that.
still not making eye contact with Anya. She's still like zeroed in on Mateo.
Anya, I think you'll be the first one to realize this as this man walks up, big smile across his face, kind of has this pep in his step, and he's dressed in one of those. It's a suit, but it has like the cloak attached and just draping halfway down his back. Couple of nice rings, gold watch, green emerald tie. It comes up. You must be the New Bloods.
Looks over. That's a new name for us.
Oh well, it's a personal touch. Welcome to your first Elysium.
Thanks.
So
Oh,
she's
oh,
going to
how-
nod and smile.
How rude of me. Of course, you don't know who I am yet. My name is Jason Novak. I'm the keeper. I arrange kind of gestures around all of this for his grace.
So you're like the host.
In a manner of speaking, yes. I arrange all the Elysiums. I guard his Elysium. As you say, Elysium is not only an event, but also a location. This itself is where we're hosting an Elysium, but his Elysium, his safe grounds, is what I keep safe as well, as he is a dear old friend of mine. So, what do you think? Enjoying it?
It's
Yeah,
quite
sure.
beautiful here. Thank you.
I think it's too early to tell, but we've met some interesting people so far.
Let's see. You, I believe, that is an honest answer. I appreciate that. You two are just scared that I'm a court official, huh?
No, I just hadn't said everything in my head yet.
Well, what's in your head?
I haven't seen much.
You're Willow's child, right?
Yep.
Sorry about that.
Why?
Willow.
She's fine.
She's an acquired taste.
I thought I was the acquired taste.
Well, no. Sometimes the apple had nothing to do with the tree.
She's fine. A little over the top sometimes, but she's fine. And if you want my honest answer, my complete answer is I haven't been around much. I literally got into this corner to talk to these two because we're a coterie now, and we met a couple people. So I haven't really looked around much since then.
Huh. So
Second.
Jeremiah already told you.
Yes.
Well, His Grace wanted to announce it himself, so when that is announced, perhaps act surprised.
Trust me, the surprise hasn't left us yet.
Oh, good. Well, it's wonderful meeting all three of you. I thought there was others. Where are the other two?
Haven't seen them this evening. As of yet.
Considering the event, I'm going to assume something emergency came up.
Well,
considering who his sire is, I assumed he would be here.
oh, you mean Mr. Chadwick. I'm sure he's here somewhere. They wouldn't bail on Elysium. I'd be very hurt.
And the little one, I'm not sure.
Yes, Kerrigan's child. Well, I'm sure nothing will. The five of you are all supposed to be together, but that's neither here nor there. But I must go make arrangements for the big amount announcement. You all could use some pepping up. I know just the individual to send you to. And he will point over to an individual that we will introduce after we get back from our break.
Hey.
Hey. So now I remember what that last thing was during the intro that I forgot. We have a Redbubble store that you can get Dark Domain merch from. And then that's down there in the channel bio at the bottom. But we're going to take a break, let these guys get some water, get some snacks, use the restrooms, unshrimp their spines, because we are complicated houseplants and we need to take care of ourselves. So stay tuned, and we will be right back, and we'll have a couple more secrets for you. And welcome back, everyone, to Kindred 101, an introductory game to Vampire the Masquerade. And as our fledglings have just been kind of pawned off by their sires to who would be their shadow, who then left them alone, they got to feel the fallout of messy criticals, bestial fails, and social combat on one another. Yes, the little baby bats. And then the keeper came up and introduced himself, and then showed them off to another individual who I will graciously allow to describe and introduce themselves to these fledglings.
Well, in the sea of dark colors, lots of blacks and reds and purples that you see on most Kindred, there is a figure in all white. He is not quite 6 foot tall, very striking in his appearance, and a center of attention seems almost effortlessly. Those who have any ties to the nightclub scene or the club scene at all would know him because he is rather famous, at least by looks, as he is the owner of Sin.
Another prevalent nightclub that I think one of our other coterie members knows, or has at least heard of, if not visited. Amos, the keeper, Jason Novak, kind of shuffles over with these three and says, "Ah, yes. I would like all of you to introduce yourselves to Mr. Locke here. I think they would do well to meet a man such as yourself, Mr. Locke. I must attend to the final bits of the meeting before the announcements."
Of course, keeper.
And he kind of addues himself out of this area.
Let me start then. My name is Amos Locke. I plan. Well, we'll get to that. It's more entertaining to see what all you have going for you. So, who all are you? I know you are the young ones, correct?
Yep.
That's correct.
And do you have names?
My name is Kalisa.
I'm Anya.
Mateo.
Teo. Willow's new one, correct?
Yep.
Lovely.
This is going to be my new favorite thing. Like, oh, Willow's child.
No.
Do you enjoy my sire too?
Oh, quite a lot. We've enjoyed each other's company more often than not. Don't know about the others. Where do you hail from? Whose responsibility are you for the moment?
I'm with Hector.
And I'm with Quillian.
Interesting.
All names Amos would know.
Right. How are you finding your first Elysium so far?
The night is still young. Much to see and do still.
Very much so.
What exactly can we expect at an Elysium?
Elysiums are a time where anyone who has not committed our ultimate sin is allowed to come and mingle. Don't even have to be in the same sect. This is a time where anarchs and cam and independent can mingle freely. It's a safe ground where using disciplines on each other is usually forbidden. It is a meeting of minds, a time to spend and acquire boons, to share rumors, to work mill, as it were.
Now, disciplines. That's a word that some of you may have heard in passing. Anya maybe even have read about, but nobody has fully explained what that is to you.
I understand what it means to be disciplined as a person in whether it be art or studies, but what do you mean by discipline? I feel like there's a different you might have with this that is not clear.
How long have you been, well, one of
This
us?
is our third night.
They let you out of the house.
It's all been a bit rushed.
Are spoiling the youth these days, it seems. But disciplines, powers of the blood, the things that we can do that make us into the things we are.
Powers, like superpowers, like
Somewhat, yes.
flying.
Flying is harder to do. I hear that
Superhuman
some. Strength is easy enough. Toughness. Removing memories. Controlling those around you.
Which one of us is going to turn into a flock of bats first? Like looking at the other two.
Well, since none of you are gangrel, I'm going to guess none of you.
Oh, that's really a thing?
A flock of bats is much harder. It's a much more of an elder thing, but turning into a wolf, turning into a bird of prey, those are things that can be done easily enough.
Are werewolves a thing?
Yes, the lupines are real. You wouldn't want to meet one.
Is this like in that one movie where the Kindred and the werewolves or lupine are enemies? Is that the legit thing?
Call it religious differences of a sort. They spend most of their time in the woods and trying to protect those places from man's involvement, and they leave the cities mostly to us. They don't work as well around people. They are 8 foot tall, shaggy fur carpets of death, after all. But no, if you've heard a story, a rumor, a one of those bedtime campfire stories, there's some truth in almost all of those.
So, who are you in all this?
Oh, me? No one
Yeah,
too terribly important. I run a series of nightclubs across the country. I mostly own and pawn them off to other people to run the day-to-days. I, at one point, did some work for our Harpy, but I've retired from that position for now to focus on, well, another social club, as it were.
So it sounds to me like maybe you're in direct competition with Mr. Terry.
Oh, no.
Is that what is being implied?
No. More steel sharpens steel. We work in slightly different areas. We have different approaches to the business, but there is plenty of room for both of us here.
And
But
what
are
is
you
the
one of
name
the
your establishment? Sorry, Matteo, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No. Go ahead.
What was the name of your establishment? Just so that
Sin.
Sin.
The one here in town is Sin. There's different names at other places, but this one is
I
Sin.
just want to be clear. Thank you.
But what I meant was, are you one of the court officials that we've met so far?
Oh, no. I don't have any official dealings. I just have been around for a while and grease enough pockets in one way or another to have some respect. But no, I don't hold any official position.
Okay.
But no, because I have no official position, I have some more freedom in things. So if you have questions, this is a great time to ask them. Right now, you're still entertaining, so.
Anya's just drinking and looking over her glass at him, not really saying anything.
It would occur probably to Amos. What is his awareness score?
2.
I think it's not too terribly concealed that Kalisa had every chance when not engaging with you verbally. Her eyes drift back to Matteo.
Who hasn't rolled so is oblivious.
Amos has dealt with the roses long enough. Does he think he would be able to break obsession with, I don't know, one of these 5 dots of presence that are sitting here?
I think that's a good measure. After all, he does run an establishment where I think he would come across more than his fair share of Toreador.
Yeah, he provides an ample hunting ground for certain proclivities.
So let's see. With his...
Can I roll my awareness to catch it before he breaks it?
Absolutely. Go for it.
Okay. So it's wits awareness, right?
Wits and awareness.
Cool. Because if he catches it right at the last moment of breaking it, he gets to question it, and I'm so happy about that.
I'm here for that.
Yes, essentially just throwing awe on top of his charisma persuasion stuff to just be like, no, something fancier is here to look at for a moment.
I got 1. Does that count?
Well, Mateo, we're gonna have a chat.
Yeah.
So, as it stands right now, you did not meet the difficulty, and you have a
Okay.
1 on your hunger die, which will cause you to have a bestial fail. Now,
Aw.
here's the thing: you only have 1 available point of willpower left.
Oh shit, that's true.
If you spend it to re-roll those 2 skill dice, you become impaired every roll after this for mental and social. So you get to choose the impairment or the bestial fail.
You know what? I will risk the impairment.
All right, spend that last point of willpower and re-roll 2 of those skill dice.
Do I click reroll failures or just select a reroll?
You can actually re-roll failures. It'll only roll the 2 skill dice for you.
I critted?
With a critical success, avoiding a bestial fail, but impairing yourself in the process.
Okay.
You do catch Kalisa staring at you.
Cool.
Before
gonna-
Amos with his
I'll say-
massive die pool. Like, can we just see that for fun? With
Sultry
all?
eyes.
Can we roll so we can see the break?
Oh yeah.
I just want to see it for funsies. I know it's gonna work.
Okay.
sometimes I just
what
wanna see
is the full die pool then for me?
So charisma, persuasion, pretty if you have it, plus your awe.
Cool. I'm not going to add smooth talker at the moment because he's not doing this. Is a flash of brilliance more things. So let's see.
Listen, I couldn't have planned social combat better than what you guys did to each other. That was brilliant.
Is the only way for us to regain willpower by sleeping?
No,
Okay.
you can make advancements towards. Oh my god! I fuck. And this is why he's scared. You can regain willpower by making advancements towards your desires and ambitions. And that is why this is an important thing to have on your sheet, where a lot of people are like, well, I don't know what it is. I'll figure it out. You might come into a situation where if you don't have one, you can't make any advancement towards regaining willpower, which is a problem. Especially if there's somebody out there that has it in for you socially.
We might have stumbled into the thing that Amos is designed to do very, very well.
But yes,
Yay.
Amos, with simply a snap of his fingers and a look, Kalisa, you're snapped out of this fascination. And Amos just holds, almost commands that attention. Not in a way that's demeaning, but in a way that, like, a man that knows how to get attention from everyone in the room just by being present.
Yeah, he only holds it for a fraction of a second, long enough to break the obsession. It's like, you'll want to have your wits about you for later.
She nods and it's like, there's so much to learn. Thank you.
Mateo had glanced at Kalisa to see it just in the last moment, quirked an eyebrow about it, but said nothing, and then turned back to Amos as he was talking.
Oh yeah, for just a moment, it's so the level of presence he has is up to majesty, which is almost divine level of that person should be in charge of things. He doesn't quite go that far, but it is a draw every eye in the room for a half second.
Very, very much like Moses reading the tablets on the hilltop style. Pay attention to me.
The ultimate look at me.
Yeah.
Look at
No,
me,
100%.
So you kind of feel this almost omnipotent presence about this man as he just snaps you out of this fascination with Mateo. And maybe Anya catches it where, like, for a moment, this man has everyone's attention. Whether he's aiming it at everyone or just Kalisa, it is hard not to look at him. And like a flash in the pan, it is gone. And everything kind of settles back down.
Mateo blinks twice and just kind of like looks around, not like trying to like to see who's obviously staring at us, not like trying to like discern everything. Just are there eyes on them now?
You do catch a couple that had snapped too, but then go back to what they were doing.
Now, I should apologize. That is somewhat frowned upon to do in public and in a place like this. Let's start you off correct with, well, trivial seems perfectly fine for this. I'll make sure that Trevor has it on the books for you to start you off with some positive debts in your fashion. Consider it a trivial and apology for me to you all for inflicting such, well, gauche actions on you. I'll make sure to report them. That's no worries.
Okay.
Kalisa seems to understand that this was not as it seems, and now she feels, even though he says there's a debt owed to her, she feels it's absolutely the opposite now.
Yes, and if you haven't had a chance to look, there's a lovely wardrobe picture for you in the Live React channel. Which you at home, if you can't see, we have a Live React channel where we post all of our visual media just to avoid copyrights and other issues. And it's where all of our imagery goes. So if you want a backstage pass to that, you have to come over and hang out with us on the Dark Domain Discord channel. But a debt on the books owed from one Amos Locke to the fledgling coterie.
Ryan chat.
Chat, huh? Yeah. Right there in chat.
No. Our chat.
Which chat?
Our chat.
The private chat?
Yeah.
Absolutely. I would love nothing more because I also have something in mind.
Yeah. As that happened, Jeremiah will step back over to the fledglings and will give a big smile to Mr. Lockett. Thank you, Mr. Lockett, for your generous boons to the kiddos here.
I do need to just add one caveat to Jeremiah coming over. He did not come alone. In fact, he has a rather gorgeous, dirty blonde individual with him. One that I think might draw the ire of somebody standing here. As the man introduced as Chadwick steps forward along with him. Also assigned to this coterie.
Oh no.
Dressed with a flowing white top down into tight leather pants with buckles across the thighs. Bright blue eyes, dirty blonde hair just kind of hanging loosely around his face.
Yes, once again, thank you, Mr. Lockett, for your generosity in giving these fledglings boons. I will also make sure that Mr. Terry writes them down in his ledger.
Oh, well, we want to start the children off correct, right?
Correct. Thank you so much for giving them a lesson.
Of course.
Oh, also, this is also Mr. Chadwick. He's also joining this group of fledglings and becoming a coterie.
Lovely.
Mateo will look over at
Oh.
Kalisa to see how she's doing.
How is Calissa doing?
I would say she should stand there and doing breathing exercises, but breathing doesn't really count. So she is doing some little meditations in her mind, and she's going to notice the ring on his hand and kind of smile inside like, oh, okay, as it looks so familiar to her.
Is she fighting to keep her cool at all?
Yeah, she's trying to be everything Hector wants her to be, honestly. And she understands she's in this for the long haul, and it's too soon to make enemies. He's already done that, but she doesn't want it to be that way on the outside.
Calissa, being at the level of hunger she is, we're going to do a frenzy check as the hungry beast kind of bellows in your chest, rattling the bars, begging you to do something. So you're going to roll your resolve plus your composure. You haven't spent any willpower tonight, if I remember.
Correct.
So it is your full resolve plus composure plus dice that are equal to 1/3 of your humanity.
All right, so 7 plus my hunger.
No hunger in this.
No hunger in this.
Nope, not for frenzy checks.
Okay.
I don't think. Hold on, let me.
Yeah, no hunger dice in frenzy checks.
That's had me question like my brain's fried. I was like, no, I'm right, right?
No, you're right.
You are able to keep your demeanor calm and push that voice back down where you think it belongs. That is egging you to just tear this man's throat out.
She smiles. Good to see you again. How have you been?
Oh, I'm doing amazingly.
I'm sure you are.
I'm glad they saw fit to put me with all of you. They said you were learning slower than I was. I
Interesting.
wouldn't want you to fall behind.
It would be such a pity, wouldn't it?
And this is where, Calissa, you and this man get to once more roll against one another. I need from Calissa a wits, and we'll call it etiquette. And he's going to do the same.
Hunger or no?
Yes.
Oh no.
So, Calissa, as he's obviously throwing these subtle verbal barbs at you, you're going to take 2 superficial points of willpower damage. Because there's literally nothing you can do. Because you cannot use willpower against any of that to fix it.
She smiles.
And the willpower damage here represents 1, him winning that interaction, and 2, you're in front of people that you're trying to impress.
And it didn't work.
And it didn't work. I love it because like I got my little storyteller screens, like it gives me modifiers like social image +1 for it being in front of your coterie.
She's not going to push her luck anymore on this one. She's knows she's not quite there yet. And Still tempted though. I see you kept my ring.
Well, Mother always did remind me to hold on to fashionably old things. Speaking of, and he looks over to Anya because we haven't had fun with Anya yet tonight. Speaking of old, what is all this? Kind of gesturing at your outfit.
She can tell that he's trying to insult her. And she's like, I'm at a loss for words.
That's a real world thing. Like
It's like,
I know I'm being baited, but what do I say? Because if I don't say anything, I feel like I'm weak. But if I say something, I risk the combat. Shit. Welcome to why social interactions in Vampire are so diabolical. Sometimes there is no way to win. It's which loss am I willing to take?
I mean, if she'd be like, if you look at it, he's wearing a pirate shirt, so they kind of match.
I mean, that all depends on how you handle it.
I mean, that's how I'm gonna handle it. She's gonna say, well, I mean, it was how I was feeling today. I threw it together, and now that I'm looking at you, we kind of match here.
All right. I'm gonna call. We're gonna call that one a resolve and insight against his wits and insight. That was good though. I was impressed by that. That was loved that retort.
It reminds me of Evie out of The Mummy.
Right?
Like
right?
The outfit and the retort, like both remind me of Evie out of The Mummy.
100%. And you know, if you're queer, you can all thank Brendan Fraser. Those movies turned an entire generation queer. Hi, I'm that generation.
Okay, so you said resolve and insight.
Yep.
3.
Ooh, yeah, no, he is going to definitely spend on that one. Okay.
Boo.
Remember to include your hunger in these rolls.
Oh, okay. How would I roll just the hunger?
So I'm gonna count the last 2 boxes as hunger. They just came up as a 4 and a 3, so nothing from that. And you're at hunger 2, right?
1.
Okay. So I'm gonna count the die that says 3 as the hunger die. You can roll up to 2 of those other dice. You can re-roll the 5 and the 4 if you want to, by spending a point of willpower.
Okay, I'll do that.
However, if you spend that willpower and it doesn't succeed, you are going to take additional willpower damage from his success. But you could try to close the gap, if not match him.
You want to risk it for the biscuit.
It's very much a risk versus reward here.
I'll risk it.
All right. Spend that and re-roll the 4 and the 5.
Okay, select. 1, 1. No.
All right. So this interaction goes back and forth. Unfortunately, him coming out a little bit ahead of like, this is fashion, dear. And you'll take 2 points of superficial willpower damage.
Okay.
So let's see. Mateo, you have none left. Anya has used up 3. Kalisa is what, at 2 or 3 left? 3 left? Yeah, because you chose not to roll. But
Yeah.
Jeremiah, you're sitting there watching this whole entire
Jerome was letting them like handle it for a moment, but he's like, okay, he's destroying them. I think I'm gonna step in now.
Listen, I meant for this guy to be a prick. I didn't think the dice were going to help me out on that.
Yes, fashion, the crutch of those without style.
Mateo takes drink and tries not to snort into his glass.
Mr. Stone, I will leave you to your children. They seem to be squabbling.
Thank you, Mr. Lockett.
He just, his head almost spins on that as Amos doesn't even give him a chance to retort. He just, but he just, wait.
He owned you, child. No, stop speaking. I'm speaking now. I understand that the two of you have issues with each other, but this is not the time or place to handle those issues. You are supposed to be a coterie united. If you want to make your squabbles, you do those in private. You don't do them here. Am I understood?
It's understood.
Sure.
Kalisa nods. I have no issues here.
I need to
I'm just trying to make sure that we're all on the same page.
Good. So.
Okay, yeah, no, he's good.
Alrighty. So here is what we're going to do. The prince is going to have an announcement in a little bit, so we're going to be heading in that direction pretty soon. It seems that you guys have gotten to interact with some other people before I came back over here. What do you think of our society so far?
Complicated.
That's a good word for it.
Fancy. He stares at his glasses like it's empty. He goes, "It's way fancy."
Not everything is as fancy as an Elysium. Elysiums are usually time for people to go all out with their clothes and decor and things like that. But there will be other small events that happen here and there that won't require pomp and circumstance.
There
So I
he
don't need
is.
to drink more of these glasses at all, right?
These don't happen a lot. They happen once every couple of months usually. It depends on how it's going in the kind of spirit of the world.
And it is about that time where there is a large wrapping of like a cane or a staff that draws everyone's eyes up to that balcony that you can see in the photos. As you see, Mr. Theodore Styles, dressed as such. Lots of maroons and very business. As you kind of saw him before, just a little bit more color to his wardrobe this time. Carrying that staff and just wrapping it on the stone tile, kind of garnering everyone's attention. It is my pleasure to call forth this Elysium of Springfield, Massachusetts, under the guidance of His Grace, Prince Lysander Orthos II. And as he goes on, he calls out different names. And I didn't want to make the outfits or have my wardrobe person make all these outfits, but you hear some names of interest. Trevor Terry, Harpy, His Grace's Envoy, Arlo, and being the player who created that, I will allow them to describe the man that walks out on one side of the balcony.
Yeah, you will see another African American man, but this one, they have dreadlocks, and their sides are shaved. They have this bright smile, like it's almost encapsulating in a way. They're wearing a really cool suit. They have a tie that has gears on it. They have a little robot patch on their suit jacket. And they look very like they're like a mix between a very hot nerd and a nerd that just like, I'm a nerd, I don't care, I'm a nerd.
Yeah. The Keeper of Elysium, Mr. Jason Novak. And you would all see the man that you met not long ago walk out. Introducing, let's see, who do I want to do next? No. The right hand have His Grace, Seneschal Gregor Yoshida. And I will just share his face in the live react. We didn't want to. Sheriff Micah Houghton. With that guy. And then he calls the many Primogen. Gets through all of their names. I'm going to give you guys opportunities to meet them later down the road. You'll get to know them.
Do I see Eric?
Eric. Yes, you do.
Cool.
Eric Isaacs, introduced as the Bruja Primogen. With his dreadlocks tied back, and he has a suit that is very leaning into his heritage. And there's another Primogen that you would all recognize. The Gangrel Primogen, Jillian Murphy. She is the blonde that held down the other Gangrel as the prince cut her open and poured hot cinder coals into her chest cavity, still bearing that brand on her neck. He introduces Herman Wright, the Nosferatu Primogen. Lucienne Upton, which Anya, you know this face. She's your Primogen. You've been in her office. Oswald Green is introduced. And there's a shift in Chad's demeanor where he stands up just a little bit straighter as his sire is introduced. A young man with gray hair, dressed rather colorful but still fashionable and fitting in with the attire here. Orion Abernathy, Primogen to the Malkavian. A woman in her mid to late 30s of African American descent with long curled hair falling down this over this very expensive looking business suit, introduces the Ventru Primogen, Aisha Jameson. And then there's a host of envoys introduced. Pietrov Gilovich, envoy of the Zamisi. Carlos Esperanza from the La Sombra. The ministry representative, Elaine Blake. Ricardo Deliope from Clan Ravnos. The Hecata envoy, Giovanni Firth, which can I'll even let Jeremiah in on this one. If all of you want to make a wits and awareness as he comes out.
And I have a -2 right now, right?
Yes, you do.
Okay. That's not gonna be good.
Did my minuses go away when
Yes.
he snapped me out?
When
Okay.
he snapped you out, your penalties went away.
Thank you.
Felber, I'm 100. That's a scene later. I promise you that.
I have a specialty for death. Does that apply?
No. I would
Okay.
say not on this one.
I
And a
succeeded.
2. Yeah. Damn. And Anya, if you were rolling. Would you care to use a point of willpower on your roll? Anya.
Sorry, I got muted. No, I won't.
Okay. So no one will clock that, but that's just fine. The Banu Hakim, speaking of the mummy, I'll share this one because it's just hilarious for me. The Banu Hakim envoy as he walks out. Another one we didn't dress, but there you go. And almost the last man introduced, Michelangelo Durton, the Scourge. And Jeremiah, I want to give you an opportunity on this one, as I think that is a important representative to understand. If you would like to imbue some wisdom onto your charges.
It's the Scourge. Okay. As the Scourge comes, he is going to huddle the fledglings a little closer to him so he can speak. That right there is the Scourge. They're part of the same coin as the Sheriff. The Sheriff is the lawmaker. They kind of help figure out what's going on to keep their traditions. Scourge deals with people that have unfortunately broken them their traditions. They hunt people to deal with them, either by completely killing them based off what the prince says, or incapacitating them and bringing them to the prince for final say. But the last person you want to mess with is them, because they can find a reason that you broke the masquerade and deal with you. So be careful of them.
And that man does not look happy. In the slightest. And then the last to be introduced. His Grace, His Eminence, Prince of Springfield, Lysander Orthos II. To which we actually have an outfit as he comes out in this black and white combo, carrying what looks to be a spear in his left hand. His lapel, for those with a keen eye would see a crossed scepter and sword. And he comes to the edge of the balcony. Kind of just raises his hands as people clap and kind of cheer and whistle. Then puts his hands down as the crowd silences. My fellow kindred, thank you once more for coming to this Elysium. But I'm not here to recognize myself or the going-ons of the city. That is all well and truly under control. But there are 5 individuals to which I would like to introduce this city and court as a whole. Mr. Stone, if you could bring your charges forward.
Jeremiah will look to the others. Please follow me.
You can kind of bring them out as the floor opens up between the balcony and that fountain. My brain forgot what the word for that was for a minute. I was like, the thing with the water, it's made out of rock and it's carved real nice. As you kind of have them lined up, I welcome. Wait. Where's the 5th one?
They never showed up tonight, my prince. Also, their sire's not here either.
Kerrigan is missing as well.
That is correct, sir.
We will speak of this after. For now, welcome to my city, the 4 of you. We have all met. You've heard the law. This is your first Elysium. May it find you peaceful. May you learn a great deal from Mr. Stone. And harbor no disrespect to him. I know none of you know how my clan works. But he is one of ours. And what disrespects one of us disrespects us all. And we welcome our envoys from the Anarchs. May you all find peace here as our relationship continues to bolster and provide us all safety from the hunters and the Inquisition and from those religious zealots. And at this moment, you actually, I need a wits and insight from everyone. Jeremiah, I don't think you need to do it. You've heard this tone shift before. And you know enough about this character to know where this is going.
Yeah, I have an idea.
It's fine. Boop, 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 boop-a-doo. Okay. Man, the dice bar just has it out for you guys tonight. No, that's rough.
At least it's not a bestial, so that's good.
Yeah, no, that's just a normal fail. So nothing bad, happens. Here's a lesson on this is why we don't spend all of our willpower in a session either.
Well, I'm trying to get mine to work.
No rush. This is a beginner game. You guys are totally fine taking your time. This is the whole reason we're doing this. You're saying a lot of things, but you are muted, my brother.
I am muted. I'm like
I see you moving around like I get nothing.
I just realized, no, Raven came at Beast Boy, and Beast Boy is not okay, all right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just trying to. Why isn't this working?
The /V?
That is exactly why it's not working.
We forgot the V.
Were you hitting roll and trying to tab it for hunger?
Yeah, just how I do it in like
And don't
MMOs.
forget to make sure your lock is off.
V for vampire.
I'm over here trying to emote, basically.
I thought it was for Vendetta.
JJ, don't you have like blood pressure or arthritis medicine to go take?
Yeah, I'll take it from yours when you're done.
I gotta wait for the VA to send it to me. That's gonna be a hot minute. So actually, I think Anya and Jeremiah's been around the block a minute. Anya, you're the only one to catch this. there's a change in his demeanor and in his voice as he says the next words. And it's one filled with a quiet, cold rage that seems barely contained, but also under like an iron grip. And as he turned back to him, as we were protected against the zealots, the religious nut jobs of the Sabbat, who seek to claim the very blood from our veins, who wish to expose us to the world and ruin everything that we have built for ourselves, who speak of prophecies and ancient evils coming to take us away. I remind you all that we are safe here, that any inkling of their religion, their zealotry, should be handled immediately. But for now, drink, be merry, enjoy yourselves for the night, and may you all make it back to your havens safely. And he and the whole court that is lined up along this balcony kind of collapse back in through this double glass door that they all came out of. And you see people start to murmur and mumble, and what turns from a whisper into that like quiet, dull, like almost not quite a roar, but it's like there's so many people that it could be loud, but it's just teetering on not being loud.
So hold on. So they all go back inside. You said, right?
Yep.
Okay. So we're still outside.
Yep.
Cool. So Jeremiah,
Yes.
do we have to go back in there?
You don't have to know. If you want, I could take you all and get out of here.
Glances at the other three. More Calissa and Anya than Chad, but the other three. Mayhaps we take a walk.
I'm not sure that leaving here is something that I should be doing at this time.
See, I would say you're right under every circumstance, except apparently we're supposed to get to know each other, and also we have the. He called us our shadow, so I'm gonna go with that.
Yes, I'm your shadow.
By technicalities, we can go for a walk with a chaperone.
Well, there are the grounds here, and then there's inside. Is this there?
The grounds do extend out. There's lots of grass and some trees along the way. And you remember that you had to come through a gate. So to assume that it's all fenced in at some point would be within reason.
You know, a place where eyes aren't sitting on us wondering when we're gonna fuck up first.
So that's why you don't want to go in there.
Did you hear how everybody knew my sire? I'm not
I
Mateo
feel
to
like
most of them.
no matter what we do, everyone's going to be watching us.
Oh, I'm sure. But
You
right
need
now,
to assume that we are on stage at all times.
Oh, I know, but right now I'm not Mateo to anybody. I'm Willow's child.
Then give
You're
them.
Calissa. You are not Hector's child. You're Calissa. I'm Willow's child.
No, I am nobody at this moment. I am
Better
just.
than being
Oh,
Willow's child.
okay. Well, then give them something else to call you.
Well, here's some advice for all of you. Right now, the entire vampire population got told that you are all fledglings, which means one of two things are going to happen if you all walk in there. One, you meant to impress some people. Two is you really mess up in front of all of them because they're going to be trying their best to make fools out of all of you. They're trying. See, our society unfortunately feeds off of malice sometimes. There are people that are going to try you. And currently, you're all mentally exhausted. I can see it. So you go in there, and one person says the wrong thing. Mateo loses it. And then the rest of you are to blame because when one person fails in the coterie, you all fail in the coterie.
That does beg
No,
a question, Mateo.
mm,
How important is your name and reputation to you?
it's not that my name and reputation is important. It's being seen as not a person. Like
Would
I
you
don't actually exist. The only reason I'm a
so
blip because I'm overshadowed by everything Will has done or is.
so your sense of humanity, individuality,
I mean, it's already been slipping ever since I died. My humanity is 6.
would
So
would you consider that something you see as yours and it's being tarnished?
not tarnished, just ignored.
But still kind of harmed in a way by being ignored.
A little.
Okay. I need you to take a stain on your humanity
Fun.
due to one of your convictions.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
hmm You get me? I won't out your convictions. That's
I do.
between you and me.
Okay, so how do I stain that again?
So, in a little while, we'll make your remorse roll, but for now, Jeremiah's kind of leading the four of you away.
But on my sheet, I have black boxes. So what do I do?
So, you should have the boxes filled in from left to right.
6 black boxes.
Yep. Start at the right side and
Yep.
click the furthest one. It should put a slash through it.
Through the 6th one.
No, through the 10th box.
Oh, I see.
So you have
Got it.
6 filled in. That is your humanity score.
Okay.
Then you have the 4 white boxes.
Okay.
You want to fill in. I suggest doing it from right to left
Got
as
it.
you gain stains.
Mhm.
And then whatever's left in the middle, that's how many dice we get to roll later.
Cool. Okay. Got it.
But I think under Jeremiah's kind of wise mentality of let's get you all at least outside of this little coliseum, as it were. Because that's really what it is. And you've all kind of tasted it now. This little garden with this fountain, it's a social coliseum. Everyone throwing barbs at everyone else, making deals, making trades. Maybe it's not what any of you asked to get into. One of you didn't even ask. You got thrust into it. For the other two, maybe it's a bit more than you expected, and not in a good way.
So as they're walking, like Mateo just shake his head and look over at Chad. So how about you, Chad? What did you know what you were getting into when you turned?
Oh, I was well taken care of for a while. I knew exactly what I was signing up for. And honestly, it feels amazing. Other than any pauses before he says it, Mr. Locke. I was not prepared to be struck down so quickly verbally. You think being the child of the primogen would buy me some leeway?
Jeremiah will say, and that's where you're mistaken. You might be a child of a primogen. That does not mean that you get the kind and courtesy that other people give. Some people actually see you more as a threat than someone to cower around. They'll come at you instead of being nice to you. Mr. Locke was actually being nice to you when he said that. I've seen what he can actually do. And trust me, that was him being nice.
I do have a question though,
I have an answer.
and I don't mean it to be disrespectful at all. Of course, I'm just very curious, and I don't know how else to phrase this.
Go
Saw
ahead.
that. I saw somebody roll their eyes. Is the prince always so gaudy and full of, I don't know, it seems like a lot of ceremony when he speaks.
He is the prince. He is the head of the city. He has to be. See, if he doesn't do that, some people instantly believe to think he's weak. If he's not being more than what he is, people just assume, oh, that's an easy target. They start to try to jab, try to hurt, try to harm what is his. If he puts on that face, people just don't want to try him. That's better than maybe being himself in a sense. I'm not saying he's doing one or the other. It's just
We all watched him decapitate somebody in front of us.
true. He is violence that I'll give, but he's showing you the horrors of this world. He's showing you that people won't be kind to you. He's showing you that this war is unfortunately dark. People are going to die in front of you. You might die in front of others.
Chad, I'm honestly surprised that this is a question coming from you, because coming from where we grew up, this is really just like an amplified, more dramatic version. This is how we were raised. I'm surprised that this is a question coming from you, honestly.
I'm just surprised that none of you knew what you were buying into.
Oh, I didn't buy into anything.
Oh, from what I
Maybe
understand,
the rest of us weren't pets going into it.
well, pets get more benefits than taking strays off the street.
Hey, so you know what's wonderful? The two of you not speaking to each other.
That's fine because they need another roll off. Which,
Damn it, I tried.
He was trying to be nice, honestly.
she called him a pet. Which I know for her is being nice, but
Because she used the word pet instead of nepo baby.
can you tell me that there wasn't venom behind it? Honestly,
No.
no. Okay. Then
I'm about to put you both in timeout. That's the point.
Well, let's put it this
tried.
way. She didn't realize how hurtful the comment was until after it came out of her mouth. It's one of those instinctive like jabs. And then she's like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have said that word. Oops.
yeah, and that's fine. That's where vampire itself gets a little.
I can't beat his role.
That's unfortunate.
Wait, unless you
That's
get, like,
another
that
wits. What am I rolling here again?
I'm gonna call
Wits
this
and
one
etiquette?
manipulation and insight.
Manipulation insight's better.
You also can blizzard. He blizzards. You can blizzard.
That is a
Last
thing
week,
we
you don't have
haven't
your
talked
great.
about
Never
yet.
mind. That's not a good idea.
Do what?
Blood surging. So what that is mechanically, and I've been waiting to kind of introduce that, so that seems like a viable time to do it. It is your ability to supernaturally enhance your abilities by making your blood kind of force it. So what it represents is the blood activating. It risks you getting hungrier because it's basically a rouse check, but it happens in the moment when the roll is made. So if that is something you want to risk, we can do it.
How
It
do you do that?
adds pass or fail. This adds 2 dice to your dice pool. But for the dice bot, I'm going to tell you exactly how to do it. You're going to do the /V roll, add your
Okay.
pool,
Okay.
add your hunger, and then hit tab one more time. and there should be an option that says blood surge.
Okay.
Put a 1 in that box. And then hit
And then
enter.
pray.
And then pray.
Yay!
Shit.
So
Oh,
your hunger also goes up to 4.
Okay. Yeah.
And that's going to
If
be
I
what,
wanted to roll
1,
will,
2, 4.
can I?
You may roll your willpower. You have what?
I still have
3
3.
left.
I could use 1.
Yeah, there's a chance. So pick 3 of those
Is there a
skill dice.
chance?
You will
Because
have
wait,
to
how many successes does he have? He's got 6 successes.
6.
And
Again-
I can, if I do that, I only re-roll 3, which is still put me at 5, which still means I fail.
unless you manage to crit.
So my question is this: if she doesn't roll,
Mhm.
she's taking the difference in willpower damage, right? Or she's taking
Plus
5,
1 for being in front of the coterie.
right? So she's taking 5 for willpower damage, which will wreck her willpower anyway. If she
Mhm.
does do it, and she takes 1, she has a chance of at least mitigating a bunch of it.
Yes.
So in this situation, it would be more beneficial to do it to try to mitigate it. Otherwise, you're going to lose it
So-
anyway.
Yep.
Okay.
So re-roll failures. And can I just hit
Nope,
re-roll
not
failures?
failures. You have to
No.
select 3 of them.
Select re-roll.
Yep.
Crit, 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 crit.
Okay. So hold on. I clicked the button. Oh, there.
Mhm.
Push the push down. Okay.
Yep. Do the drop down and click on 3 of those numbers.
And then hit enter.
Yep. Or just click off.
Okay.
And it should do it. So that's
Sonar.
one more. So that is going to be you spend a willpower and then you take 4 more.
I take 4 more will damage.
Because, yep, you have a difference of 3 plus 1 for being in front of the coterie.
So I have no will.
Yeah, we're in the same
So
boat.
here, so you see all 5 of your boxes have slashes.
Yeah.
The far 2 on the left, I need you to click each of them one more time to put an X through them.
Say what now?
So the 2 boxes on the left, underneath
Mhm.
willpower, how they already have a slash, click them one more time till each of them has an X.
That's the problem. My boxes under my will won't click. So I've been just keeping track of it and manually.
Okay, so right now you have 3 willpower that is superficially damaged and
Okay.
2 that are aggravated damage.
So I'm just gonna another note.
2 ag, 3 superficial. Now this is problematic for a number of reasons. 1, you are now what's considered impaired, like Mateo. Your social and mental roles will suffer a 2 die penalty. Also, that aggravated willpower damage can't be healed just by resting. The only
Great.
way to regain it is to actively work towards your ambition.
I mean,
Or tops touchdowns.
towards the ambition, not the desire. Actively
the
work
desire.
towards that. Okay.
Desire can do superficial.
Right.
So like at the end of like tonight, if you don't frenzy, I would say you get a free one back because that's your desire.
Right.
At least your current one.
Right.
You said touchstones, Techo?
Yes. Touchstones is also a way to earn back aggravated willpower damage. Spending time and quality time. Not just like calling on the phone or swinging by for some coffee. spending time with the people that remind you of what it is to be human and getting in touch with that aspect that they remind you of, which ties back to your convictions.
Mm-hmm.
So each of you has a number of convictions. It's aspect. There are
question.
rules and yes.
So 2 of my touchstones know each other. Can I spend quality time with both of them at the same time and have it count?
Good question.
Because we're a friend group. And that's something that they did.
That
anyway.
I'll have to think on because it's probably not going to happen this session.
Right.
It'll give me a couple weeks to think on that.
Because 2 of her touchstones
Yep.
are part of that whole
Yep.
little circle.
Yeah, I see it. I always have your guys' sheets up over here. I may or may not use it to try to give you advantages on certain roles from time to time by picking a pool that'll work out for you. And sometimes looking at it like, well, this is the roll, and I see like 2 dots total.
Like, oh
Oop,
shit.
oh well.
So they throw barbs at each other again.
Yep.
Yeah, you'll see Jeremiah's like his super calm demeanor almost slips for a moment as more of the venture side comes out of him as he says, "Stop. I said this before that you all need to stop going at each other. I will not say this again. You two, you guys cannot speak well to each other. Don't speak to each other at all for the time being. You're very hungry. We will deal with that."
Does Jeremiah flex any mental muscles? If you know what I mean?
He's not going to because I would do bad things to them, so I'm not.
Okay. Just wondering if it was out there.
He's not. He's going to say, "Here's what's going to happen. The 2 of you are going to have a cordial relationship with each other while, at least in my presence. Am I understood?"
Of
Yes.
course, Mr. Stone.
He's going to go over to Calissa for a moment and like trying to check her for a moment. Oh, God. You're really messed up. Okay. For now, I will have to take care of you because I cannot leave you alone as you are 100% going to lose it tonight. You are going to hunger frenzy. I already know. Or most likely you will. We're going to stay.
Honestly, her hands are probably shaking from her internal rage.
Yeah, and being at Hunger 4, that voice that you're hearing is
That's
almost
right. My hunger went up.
a yell. It's almost a scream, like a cacophony in the back of your head.
This sounds bad.
Where it's just like, bite them. Bite them all. It belongs to us anyway. Take it. Take it and we can be calm. We can be better. Look at that man in the suit. What does he know?
Doing everything she can to just keep her eyes focused on Mr. Stone's eyes, just like focusing all she can. Just that's it. She's trying to tune out the rest of the world and just focus straight on him, trying to ignore that little voice and as if it's not there. She knows it is, but she's trying to like not look insane.
Yeah, he will look to Mateo and Anna. Wow, dyslexia is one for the other 2, and say, "You should go find your sires. Stay by their sides for the rest of the night. Okay?"
God, I hope she's not preoccupied with Mr. Locke.
Ooh, man. Ooh, that's gonna be rough.
God, I hope
That
Mommy's
Frenchie
not with.
check is gonna be rough.
It's gonna be real rough.
Real rough.
Anya,
God, I hope
Right.
Mommy's not playing her around with
Yeah,
Uncle Amos.
yeah, Jeremiah's gonna look to Anya. Anya, you did amazingly tonight. Make sure you message me. I would love to talk about books with you. I think I have some tomes I think you would love to read.
Oh, I'd gladly take a look.
Yes, you guys don't know, but I'm actually a historian. I do things with history and kindred history.
Oh, before we go, he actually reaches in and pulls out his phone and hands it over to Kalissa. You guys should start putting your phones in. Might as well keep in touch if we're going to be a coterie. That's what they called it, right? Coterie.
Yes, if you're going to make a group chat, nothing kindred breaking texts. If you're going to speak as regular people, being in a group chat.
Anya, there was a term that you read at the beginning of your night. That now you have a historian in front of you that probably knows all about that. Do you try to resist asking him?
No, probably not. She'll just ask him. She wants to know.
Okay. I only asked because of a certain thing on your sheet.
Oh, that was the occult knowledge.
Mm-hmm. that knowledge hungry.
And was it the
Convention
of Thorns? That's what it was. Okay, so she's going to stop Jeremiah for a moment and ask if she can
Yes.
pick his brain about a topic that she came across earlier.
Can it happen another time? I do need to make sure that she gets to a good place where she can at least get something before she loses her mind. Oh, I see. I think you're just like me. You crave knowledge, don't you?
Very much.
That pause is like, oh no, I've heard that before.
No, it's the thing is Jeremiah has the exact same flaw. That's why he's right.
She's like, oh, can it wait? No, not really.
I don't want to say yes. I need to know.
Alrighty, here. You ask me one question, I'll give you a teaser to help.
Yes, that would be great. So I came across the phrase "the Convention of Thorns."
Oh,
can you explain that to me a little bit?
The Convention of Thorns was a meeting place, kind of the birth of the Camarilla as itself, where kindred came together to talk about our society to figure out if we're going to continue to be hidden or come out willingly to them. It was a convention of people coming to have conversations with each other to figure out what we're going to do for the future. This happened hundreds of years ago, way before any of us were actually alive. But it was a cornerstone in our society as kindred.
Okay, so that's when all of the laws and stuff were being discussed.
Not all of them, but most of them.
Okay.
The big one coming from the masquerade. That was the biggest thing. That was conversation point, whether we should keep it or destroy it.
I see.
But if you want, I would love to have more conversations with you to explain a little bit more of what I've been able to read. I actually have texts from that period.
That would be amazing.
100%. I will definitely get with you so you can read some of that stuff.
Thank you.
You're most welcome.
And I think at this point, we start to break off, each heading for our own, and we're going to handle that one by one. Because, Anya, you make your way back towards this little party to find Quillian. Or more so, he finds you. He's got that rather knowing smirk across his face that you're coming to know that he has something to say when he's wearing it. I watched you this evening. You did well. You sat back, you watched, you learned. Tell me, what is something important you learned this evening?
So she has to think for a moment of what she's going to say. She's learned, or I've learned that debts and boons are the currency between vampires. And I best try to not get too many of those on either front. And I think that I should really just sit back and learn and evaluate the personalities of the uppers for the time being.
Insightful. I take it you met Mr. Terry then.
I did.
What did you think of him?
He seems like he wants people to be in debt. If that makes any sense. At least that's the vibe that I got.
I mean, if they weren't in debt to one another, he would be out of a job, yes.
Of course, but it almost seems vindictive in a way.
Well, then, I think maybe we need to learn a bit more about him.
Perhaps.
Good. But we should return to the chantry. The night is wrapping up, and I'm sure you need your rest to soak in everything you've kind of absorbed this evening.
Okay, I'm willing.
Do you need to wrap any other business up before we go?
Not here, no.
We can stop along the way if you need.
Okay.
Then he'll lead you back to the parking lot where the ghoul kind of holds the door open for the two of you. You're able to climb in the back seat of this. It's like an older style limo. It's kind of what you would expect a Tremere to drive in, right? Somewhere where a hearse and a limo almost had a love child. There's lots of curves, lots of wrought gold on the fenders. Like almost Adam's Family style, but much, much nicer. And it drives the two of you off. Mateo,
Yes.
you make your way back to find Willow, right?
Yeah. On the way, since he's collected everybody's numbers, he'll text them all just once, like "This is Mateo" as a group chat, and send it off before, like, so they have his number, and then just lock his phone and head back in towards to find Willow.
You'll find her rather easily, as she is locked arm in arm with one of our guests. As she has her elbow interlocked with Mr. Locks. As you and Willow are standing there conversing, like arms locked one another, just bantering as you do. Young Mateo coming over. And it's Willow that speaks initially, like, "Oh, you're still here and alive. Awesome. I knew you could do it. See, Amos, I told you he was going to be fine."
Well, he seems to be a fine addition to the clan.
See, Amos likes you.
Cool.
There's the I don't know how to feel about that.
No, it's literally like she's having this whole thing with him, and there is no way that he's going to say anything that's even remotely going to get in the middle of that. Just great.
Well, and she kind of like pats Amos on the arm. "I do need to take him home. The night is wrapping up, and I don't want to keep you from all of your other endeavors."
Oh, of course. Both of you should stop by Sin at some point.
we should bring all of the new ones over so they can see exactly what a nice establishment looks like.
Of course, they're always welcome, as long as they abide by the rules.
Oh, of course they will. Won't you, Mateo? And you can almost see the shadow fall over her eyes and waiting.
Like he looks at her and doesn't blink before glancing back at Amos. Of course we will. He literally he can't even lie about it. He's just of course we will. 'Cause we don't really have it like in his head. 'Cause we
I'm
don't
way
really
too
have a
scared
choice.
not to behave.
Yeah, it's
There's
not
so
even
many
that he's
scary
scared.
people
It's
out
like,
here.
we don't really have a choice. So just of course we will.
And with that, he will make his leave.
And Willow will lead you back to the car, drive you back to the shared haven for now. On the ride is a little bit of banter like, so, what'd you think about the Ventru and their parties?
I'm your child.
I know that. Like,
No.
what?
That's all I am. I'm your child. Literally everybody who I spoke to went, "Oh, you're Willow's child. I'm your child."
Yeah, we got to make a reputation for you outside of that.
Yeah, and then I have a chaperone. Did you know I was gonna have a chaperone? I have a chaperone.
Oh yeah, no, I wasn't supposed to say anything. It was supposed to be this big surprise.
Right. So I'm with the other kindergartners, and we have a babysitter.
Yeah, it'll be fine. Jeremiah's good people. Like he's
Oh,
not.
I'm not worried about the babysitter. The babysitter's great. He's gonna be a shadow, and it's gonna be funny. Him, I'm not worried about. It's the other two trying not to rip off each other's heads. I'm worried about.
Which two?
Oh, I don't know what clan she was. Oh wait, You said Tor. Fuck,
The
I have
Toreador?
words. That's the one, the pretty one,
Oh, they were
Calissa.
fighting and I missed it.
Not fighting.
Damn it! I always miss the fun shit.
No. We're not fighting. Fighting. It was like
Were they trading insults,
oh,
but
so
trying not to
badly.
insult each other outright?
Yeah.
That's them
Like
fighting.
like at
Damn
one point there was a lot of sexual energy, and somehow one of them or both of them or whatever happened completely turned that lava that like underlying lava into like a full-blown explosion of pain and suffering and hate.
It sounds like they're exes.
They are, I think. Yeah.
You think they want to get back together?
No, God, no. No.
You sure?
I'm pretty sure if Calissa could have ripped his head off and shat down his throat, she would have.
That would have
Oh,
been a
and the other one's name is Chad.
Oh God, his parents must hate him.
Well, he was introduced as Chadwick.
That's even worse. God, fucking Toreadors. They gotta make shit fancy for no fucking reason, you know?
So you
Like,
know how
just
you
let shit be.
and you know how you found me, just kind of took me for lack of a better term.
Yeah.
Yeah. Apparently, he's been essentially like nepoed into it.
Oh, well then if you think that's bad, you should probably talk to Jeremiah about how they got him ready.
Apparently, he's miles ahead of us. Ooh, and
Well, he is
he didn't want
older.
us to. Yeah, so he didn't want us to. They didn't want. He's like he doesn't want. They don't want us to fall behind.
Oh yeah, no. Fuck that guy.
He has a punchable face.
Oh yeah, no, fucking all Tories do, man. Just them in the Ventru, just
No, just that guy. Literally, like of all the people I met, he's the only one right now that I want to punch in the face.
oh, just wait. Wait till you meet some of the other Ventru. You'll want to punch them in the face, I promise.
Oh, I'm sure, but he's like pretentious on a whole new level.
Yeah, no, so we haven't talked about like how the Camarilla was built and shit, but there's 3 clans that walk around the town like their shit don't stink. Right? The Ventru, the Toreador, and the Tremere. Because
Okay.
they built the fucking Camarilla. Yeah, nobody fucking cares. It was like 600 years ago. Get over it.
The Tremere were the witches who weren't Bruja, right?
Bingo. See, now you're
Okay.
learning. See, I knew you'd pick this shit up. It's all
But
really shell shocking at first. I get it.
apparently, we need to get along. So I'm gonna try to convince him to go bowling. I know. I'm gonna try to convince him to go bowling.
Accidentally like, drop the ball on his foot or like on his nuts or something.
Just see what happens.
I like my idea better, but that's you do you, boo boo.
I don't have a choice. Again, chaperone cannot just drop a ball on his foot. Won't work.
You
He'll know.
learn how to lie. It was
He'll
an
know.
accident.
I can't lie. Have you not realized that?
Yeah, I have. It's kind of amusing and annoying all at the same time.
Yeah, well, he'll know. Trust me. And the shit that I saw tonight, he'll know. He knew from looking at Kalissa that she was not okay. He will know.
Yeah, well, he didn't get put as your shadow for no reason. He's
Yeah,
insightful,
so
but
accidentally dropping the ball on his foot is not going to work. No, I just kind of want to see what would happen if you put everybody together and give them a social opportunity to, I don't know, try and get along.
that's
Because apparently
fair.
we need to.
Well, that'll be fun when we send you guys for the combat training.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
Yeah, it's making great. The lady teaching it, fantastic. But that's a thing for another time. And that all kind of fades into the ride home.
Oh, here's one last question before it fades. So, what's with you and Amos? That was his name,
What?
right? Amos?
Oh yeah, Amos. Yeah, what about it?
Amos. How were you and like what's going on there? You were different when you were around him.
No, not me. I wasn't.
Sure. You didn't look like you wanted to punch somebody in the face when you were around him.
It's fine. It's fine. Just listen. Have you seen the guy? Damn. I promise you don't have to call him daddy when I'm done. Okay.
Good God. I'm not calling the
I mean,
demigod
unless you're into him
vampires.
too, like we could do a whole triad thing if you really.
I am not calling the demigod amongst vampires in terms of looks daddy in any fucking way.
I mean, if you are gonna call somebody daddy, like why not that one? Demigod looks, right? Like
you can do that enough for the both of us. I'm not doing it.
man's like an Aphrodite, like, and she will go into some disgusting details that Mateo probably doesn't want to hear.
Mateo will literally roll his eyes at it, just kind of like let this be like the soundtrack to the ride home.
Yeah. Listen, the demi daddy and the abs and like the hair.
Yeah. Oh, thank you,
goes
Zynar.
all in on that. But then the camera pans to the last scene where Jeremiah is left with Kalissa. And the problem that is how hungry she is.
Mm-hmm. Here, Jeremiah is going to say, okay, there are two things we can do. One's a lot more safer, but it takes a bit away of yours, not yourself, but your actions in a way. The other way is a bit more dangerous. We can go hunting together and you just feed. That's the very dangerous one. Or I can lock you up temporarily where you can feed, but if you lose your mind, you'll be confined to an area, accidentally kill someone.
What?
I throw you in a cage and put blood in the cage, so you lose it in the cage, so you destroy the cage, but not a person.
You put me in a cage.
Yes.
And give me random blood to feed on.
Less random, but yes.
Well, intentionally you give me blood.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm fine, but there's a potential that I'm not fine.
No, if we do the other way, you're not going to be fine.
So if we go hunting, I won't be fine.
You won't be fine. There is a 90% chance you're going to lose yourself and hurt someone.
Or you stick me in a cage.
Or I stick you in a cage. I'm giving you this choice, so you get to decide. Just know, if you decide to go hunting with me, you harm someone, I, one, will have to clean up myself, and two, you will risk losing yourself to your beast and losing a bit of yourself and your humanity.
And if I get put in a cage, how does that look? Like,
only you and me. Only you and me will see that. I promise you that I won't tell anyone. It will be just a secret between me and yourself.
Why do I have to get put in a cage? for that?
Because I'd rather not have to fight you.
So you put me in a cage. Do you put
Yes.
somebody in the cage with me, or
I will
or you
get
just
you a.
feed me blood?
I'll get you a. I'll get you a. Basically, I'll pour my own blood into a chalice. And I'll let the chalice cool. Then you'll smell it, and then probably lose your mind. Then your body will eventually give up, and then you'll have control of yourself again.
Oh, I just get to drink your blood, but it's willingly given, and I might lose my mind, but at this point, I'm kind of feeling like I'm freaking crazy anyway. So, and I've danced in a few cages, so I mean, it's not all that bad. So, sure, let's do that.
Okay. I will. Please follow me. I will let your sire know what's going on, and I'm taking care of you.
Oh wait, no, you said nobody was gonna know. You have to tell him.
No, I said I'm taking care of you. I didn't say you were putting you. I was putting you in a cage. I'm telling your sire that I'm taking care of you.
Okay, that's fine.
Plus, I'm your chateau. I have a little bit of leniency in what I do. So please follow me. I will let your sire know what's going on. That I'm just taking you out to have a feed. What we're really going to do is make sure you don't hurt anyone.
Jeremiah, can you give me a charisma and persuasion?
Sure.
So we know how that conversation goes with dear Hector and Jeremiah.
May I know the DC for it?
We're gonna call it 4.
4. Okay. Can I add my ingenue? Because I am playing a little innocent in this.
Let me reread how that works before I say yay or nay to it.
Hunger. 4.
No, I'm gonna have to say no to that one. Because it's avoiding blame, and you're more of a, hey, I'm gonna go take care of her. You're not avoiding blame, you're just omitting what taking care of defines. And it's more of a, like, I want to take care of her instead of this guy taking care of her. Okay. With hunger increased. So Hector will agree. Luckily, you caught Hector in a vulnerable moment. And you know what I mean by that.
Yeah.
So he's more willing to say yes with the understanding, like, I need you to keep what you saw between you and I, Mr. Stone.
As always.
I appreciate your candor.
I take my position as a shadow very seriously.
And you'll be free to take little Kalisa and lock her up and do as you need.
Yep, I'm going to. So you'll see that once he's put you into the cage, he takes a cup, and you'll see that his fangs will come out. He'll bite his hand. He'll pour his blood into the chalice.
And he waits several moments before, I think, handing the chalice through the bars.
Yeah, well, once it starts, she's gonna frenzy it almost. Well, she saw.
Yeah, that's fair.
It, so.
Kalisa, we're gonna make a frenzy check, and this is not going to be a good roll for you right now, because it's all of your unspent willpower, of which you have none. You have spent it all, and 1/3 of your humanity. So whatever that 1/3 is, that's how many dice you are currently rolling.
And that's it?
That is it.
Hence why Jeremiah was saying there's a 90% chance you're probably going to lose it.
Had you gone feeding out in public, this is also a roll you would have needed to make.
Do I get to add? I don't add my hunger to this, right? Or do I?
Nope. No hunger for
just
this.
straight. Okay.
However, the difficulty is a little bit higher than usual because of how hungry you are.
Nothing.
So with the smell of Jeremiah's vitae, his blood dripping out of his wrist, Kalisa is gone. Replaced by this bloodthirsty animal. Starts rattling at the bars. Jeremiah, you've seen somebody frenzy before. Just the eyes becoming this brilliant blue, almost white, almost glowing as the beast takes over, trying everything it can to get at you, to get through these bars. Let's see. Luckily, no, doesn't have that. Lacks the athletic score to try that. Luckily, neither dexterous enough to slip the bars, but not strong enough to bend or break them either. So just rattling the cage, gnashing their teeth and fangs at you. How much do you put into the cup? I saw a rouse check. Do you risk more than that?
I'm checking. I'm blood potency 2, so
okay, that'll slip 2 with the 1.
That was like 2 with the 1. He'll do another one. He wants to get back down to 1. So okay, so he's hunger 3.
Okay, but as he lets it cool, letting this bestial Kalisa rattle this cage, finally hands it over and it's snatched up greedily and drunk. And I really hope you weren't attached to that dress because it is just dripping down your chin and neck all over the front of the dress as this beast greedily gobbles it up. And after a little while, the beast settles. The blue fades back to Kalisa's normal eye color. The rage subsides. And Kalisa, you kind of come to out of like almost this panic attack mindset of you vaguely remember things, flashes of images, but it's not all there. And you're left with the sense that had Jeremiah not locked you up to feed you, you probably would have killed somebody. And just how important it is to keep your hunger under wraps. And that's where we wrap it for tonight. As all of our kindred learning a lesson. Kalisa, you will drop your hunger down to 1 as Jeremiah put enough into that cup to sate you down to that. I want to thank everybody here for coming out tonight. I could not do what I do without these lovely players. I adore them so much. I know somebody's got a bedtime, so I want them to plug themselves first so they can get the heck out of here and go to sleep. Start with Anya.
Hi, I play Anya. I'm a Misery Raven on Discord and here on Twitch. And that's all the information I got for you.
Next, one of our lovely players who has been frothing at the mouth to fulfill this vampire dream. I think got a hearty batch of like, holy shit, what the hell happened tonight? Tritz?
Hi, I'm Julie. I am Dritz Norris on Discord, and that's where you can find me. Hang out with these wonderful people over on Dark Domain, and when I'm not here, I'm also over with our friends on Slices and Dices, playing things like Aliens, and upcoming, we've got a Ravenloft game with our friend Maeve, the first episode of which will air on Halloween. So, as far as this week goes, coming up, 2 Power Ranger games. Got a one shot on Thursday and then coming back again on Sunday. So definitely come and check it out. It's going to be a good time. Always fun. With our friend down in the bottom corner here as our storyteller.
That man way down there.
The one who saved me from killing somebody. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you.
And the man that I actually need to make one more roll for me tonight before I let him introduce himself. Before I forget. Mateo, you have a stain to resolve, don't you?
Oh, right. Yes, I do.
So what you're going to do is basically we're going to roll dice equal to the open boxes of your humanity tracker. Those 3 empty boxes.
Okay.
That's what you're going to roll. You need at least 1 success.
So just a flat roll?
Flat roll, just 3 dice.
Okay. I got 1.
That's all you need. As that stain is resolved, you feel remorse over kind of having that identity stained and not recognized. And that's something that you hold dear to your heart. But you know what it's going to take to lift that now. But until then, who are you and where do people find you?
Hi, everybody. I'm JJ. I'm Dark Nevea on Discord mostly. It's pretty much where you'll find me. I'm here. I'm over on Maestria Nord. I'm on STP. I know upcoming stream wise, I will be over at Maestria Nord. No, upcoming is.
Yep, Digimon.
Is that this Wednesday?
Yep. We
It's
play this
Wednesday.
week.
We play this week. Digimon.
We got bumped down to once a month, damn it, but we're here.
We did, but we're here. We're playing Digimon. If you ever get the itch at some point to come watch and play Digimon Kotatsu Ryan, we are awesome. We love this game, and just what should have been a lot less episodes just keep going strong, and we're so happy about it. Otherwise, I'm either on the Discord being ridiculous in some way, one way or another. You'll find weird stuff here and there for me, and then just kind of chatting around. So, yeah, no, that's about it right now. I think it's so.
Yeah. And the man, the myth, the legend, the one that has absolutely blown our YouTube analytics out of the water with his Power Ranger games. And one of my mods, which I absolutely couldn't fucking do this without them. They're both down at the bottom, actually. Those two support me in all the ways possible. Like, I'd be fucking lost without both of them around. The third mod's floating around here somewhere. She's not here tonight. But, yeah. Techo.
Hello, I am Techo. Ryan will be fucked without me.
100%.
As I said, later this week, I'll be running 2 different Power Rangers games. One is a one-shot, and 2 is our Cosmic Star campaign, episode 11, where our Rangers will have a little bit of slice of life in the beginning of the session, and then get immediately kicked in the throat. It's going to be great.
Hell yeah. And the other man of the hour, the guy that like hit me up a few days ago, like Amos could show up, and another one of my amazing fucking mods that may or may not be up in this chair eventually.
Maybe we'll
Maybe.
see. Yeah. No, I'm Dapper Zombie. If you can find me a place, that is the name you can find me under. Here playing things, most notably Thurston County by Night. And then dropping in, tried to kill the players yesterday in the Return to Terra game and failed. So I have to build up points to do that again. But yeah, I was happy to come and be here.
You're forgetting everyone's favorite. You can catch Dapper Zombie on our Supernatural game when he brings around Dutton.
Yeah,
when
I can.
We love Dutton.
Dutton is fun.
He's here to kick ass and eat pancakes.
True.
All out of pancakes. And I'm Ryan. I go by Darth Caustic on all socials for now. I might switch some stuff over just to have one brand across the whole thing. We have amazing stuff coming up. We have Techo's Power Ranger game coming this Thursday, the 23rd. And I think that will be the 23rd for Power Rangers, the one shot that he's doing. Sunday with our Cosmic Star campaign, which you can check me and Julie out in. We have some other players, but they're not here right now, so it'd be fine. And that should be it on this channel for the rest of the month. I know we're more than halfway through it. I'll be running Digimon with JJ over there on Maestria Nord. You can come check us out on that channel at 8:30 p.m. EST. And then we'll kick November off with a bang. November 1st, we'll be here with Supernatural. And I got some awesome fucking stuff written. It's going to be so much fun this month. If you missed out on October, you can go over and check out the video of the day, or you can go over to our YouTube and check us out there. But until then, we love you guys. Thank you guys all for coming out. Stay safe. You deserve to take up space in this weird world. You deserve to exist. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. If you need somebody, we're here. And if you need a safe corner on the internet, the Dark Domain has your back. We like telling horror stories, but we're a safe haven. If you're queer, a person of color, any marginalized group, you are safe with us. I can promise you that. The only thing we don't tolerate is intolerance. But take care of one another out there. More importantly, take care of yourselves, and we will see you next time. And stay tuned. I'm going to send you guys over on a raid. Bye.